Okay, I need proof. You can't just say he does something without showing me something. If he does it so much, send me it.
Who wants $5? I have $5.
Yeah, can I have the $5?
You could have $5.
Lie.
Yo, give me that, bro. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Dude, I swear to God, this is gonna get like it'd be really funny if some like random person in this VC heard me say I lied about having $5 and used it as evidence against us. That'd be really funny. $5.
Yeah, I just clipped that. Your career's over, buddy.
It's over. I would give you $5. It's over.
Your career is over, buddy.
It's so over.
Good luck
no
finding a job.
I'm gonna of like schizophrenic tweets detailing every.
Yeah, for the $100, by the way.
Top 10 schizophrenia.
What the hell? Do we got like a Toy Story character in here?
Okay, so I've been here for around 20 minutes, and I've yet to hear an argument that goes against mine. That is right.
That's
and
crazy.
Please, and I need to hear someone's other side of this.
I don't think anybody really has.
Anybody here wants to argue with you right now. I think we all.
They don't need to. Yeah, but I need to hear someone else.
Kaddish, if you want to go argue.
I won.
Fuck is going on here?
Argue with you other places, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna argue with it.
Really? Going to commit arson and robots. Die.
Where's that?
Playing with a lighter.
Okay.
Oh, here comes the debate.
Oh, I died.
Guys,
Oh my god, the debate. Wow.
the debate of
Up on Putt Party.
What the rev?
I don't think anybody's gonna debate, considering it's just a YouTuber server, not a debate server.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Oh, you underestimate. You underestimate people.
I do not
Okay,
need to be
I
on
was
the
arguing
president's
if you
podium to have a debate. I can have a debate wherever I want to.
Winning.
Yeah, or see,
Just wanna
in
play
another
video games.
YouTuber server, I had a debate over if
Okay, look
Bulgaria
at
was
the size
communist
of
or
this
not.
VC. I'm pretty sure the size of this VC is not here to just play fucking video games, okay? The moment I joined and the moment I started talking, everyone
On
started to
Putt
join.
Party.
Oh, coincidence, right? Oh, just coincidence, yeah.
More people join when the
Jump on
VC
Putt Party.
size grows. I'm sorry. This
Okay, yeah,
is
you're stuttering because you don't know what you're going to do.
Whiskey's making a stage.
I'm stuttering because I have a speech impediment, asshole.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. That is.
Like, come on, bro.
Johnny
Postal dude, he's here to save us.
Also, that's considered ad hominem. Just wanted to let you know.
No, for real, that's what I'm saying. Kaddish, hop on Putt Party.
Who called it lisp, honestly?
What the Sigma?
With people who have lisp can't even
That guy.
I could feel the what the sigma coming inside of me.
Guys, you fuck with this.
Nah, you fucking Reuben. Nah, Kaddish is Reuben.
What the Sigma?
Okay, but I'm not Reuben. Like, why are you saying?
are. Jesus
You sound like him.
He's Reuben. He's Reuben because he sounds like Reuben.
Yeah, he's in.
Why do you sound like Bob Burger then? You sounded
See,
like
this is
Bob
exactly what I'm
Burger.
talking about. You guys sit here and you make all these claims without any evidence wrong.
Up on Putt Party, are you wrong?
Guys, I swear.
I'm just drawing here.
Oh, bro's getting the debate. Did he leave?
Guys, are you skipping?
Dude, what?
Guys, they're debating. Oh my
Oh wait,
god.
Everyone's going.
Dude, I'm debating so hard right now.
I'm not
Stage, he open stage, bro.
Oh no, it's just Kaddish, dude. It's awesome.
Situation. Well, anyway.
I'm trying to do what she thinks is best.
I don't even want to go listen to that shit.
I do not even understand what is happening right now.
Real shit.
What the sigma is going on? That's what's happening.
I'm gonna treat you like a human being. I'm not gonna shit on you for your views or anything, okay? But I'm gonna make one thing very clear that is undeniable at 100%. And it's that you have to, once you're an adult, you must uphold the responsibility of keeping every kid around you safe, no matter the context, no matter the environment.
I agree, yeah.
So let's say that you're in a room with a bunch of friends, right? Your friend's little brother walks in. You don't show them a photo of Sans with their adult parts showing, because the way you labeled it in the video, you prefaced it as him twerking. He wasn't twerking. What happened was Sans was showing. I've seen the image. I've done my research. I'm not going here with a blind eye. I know what I'm talking about. I've done debate for 4 years. I'm in college. I know how to do this. I've seen the image. It's repulsive, and to know that was sent to a kid, you can't preface that. You can't sit here and say that it's fine because they grew up and they said it was okay. No matter the context. If I'm an adult, if a bunch of more adults are in the room. No, you did. I can play it right now. Let me pull it up.
I specifically said that it was. I specifically said at the very end that it was irresponsible.
Okay, well, regardless of it being irresponsible, it's incriminating. You can't justify that. And the moment I commented that, all of your fans, and like I don't blame them, they're kids, and the kids, like I said, their brains aren't developed. They literally cannot make their own decision without it being like backed 100%. Like I said. It isn't right no matter the context. And from what you said in the video, let me pull it up. Give me a second.
I did as well. I also said that Tyler attempted to. I put this in as like an extra note in the video, but Tyler actually did reach out to the person in that screenshot and attempted to apologize to them, and they walled Tyler off and said that they don't want an apology. So that was weeks ago.
All right. So let's go with that point, right? Who here knows about Kaneko Kitten, right? You know about Fave, You know about all these bad apples in the Roblox community.
Yeah.
Let's put that same context on them. Now, I understand the severity of Fave and Kaneko isn't on par with the severity of what your girlfriend did, but let's as an example. Let's put that aside.
Sure.
Let's say that we'll give them the chance of forgiving. It just doesn't work that way.
Okay, but of course it wouldn't work that way because my girlfriend didn't literally groom children.
Listen to me. I said, take the context away just right now. Well, we'll put it back here in a second.
Okay.
If it was anyone else in your girlfriend's shoes, they would instantly be defamed. They would instantly be off the platform. Anyone else in your girlfriend's shoes, every one of these people in this VC would sit here and shit on him so much you'd probably be eviscerated, just fucking disintegrated off the community. However, I feel this very strongly, just because it is Reuben's toxic community going after this woman, and the environment of Twitter, which I fucking can't even describe how just toxic Twitter is, and how people took that. And second of all, it is their favorite YouTuber's girlfriend. They say, okay, never mind. It's okay to defend this behavior. And I've seen that in your comment section. People blindly defending this person's behavior. Yeah, your girlfriend wasn't directly a pedophile. They're not directly a predator. However, they're being shown predatory behavior. They're making weird decisions to send to children. I'm 21.
Okay. So what do you have to say then of the fact that the person who accused this that they are working with and the person that they're working with, like the alleged victims in this situation, are currently working with a guy who was actually sending mass amounts of porn in that group chat and was sending so much, in fact, that Tyler was actually talking with one of the supposed victims, the in fact victim of that Sans image, behind the scenes about how they are uncomfortable and they need to make a new group chat just to get away from him.
That isn't good. I'm not justifying that.
So now the reason that I bring that up is not just because of like some, oh well, this person, just look over here. No, the reason I bring that up is because if these people who are, saying that they're victims of this are working with this person who did like the actual worst shit in that group chat, clearly there's some, let's say, bad blood going on here, and it isn't really like a serious grievance. If they're willing to reach across the aisle and shake hands with the person who was sending so much porn in the group chat they actually thought of making a new one just to get away from him, if they're willing to shake hands with that person and come together so that they can attack Tyler, then I don't really think that their grievances against Tyler are legitimate. You feel me?
No, they still are, regardless of how they feel. That I don't. Where are you getting this whole "it's not legitimate" from?
Because, like I said, the person who was doing the worst shit in the group chat, they are working with him right now.
It doesn't matter the severity of it. If like I said, I don't agree with this person whatever they're doing in their group chat. Okay, 100% they're in the wrong. But just because someone else does something wrong doesn't instantly justify what your girlfriend did.
But I didn't say that. I didn't say that though.
No, but you said that it wasn't legitimate anymore when it 100% is. It 100%. Okay, whenever you look.
Okay, so but no. So then why didn't they? So then why didn't they go for this person? Why didn't they say something against this person then? Why didn't they say something?
Let me make something very clear real fast. No more interrupting. Okay, I've sat here and I've listened to you and I've not interrupted you any time. But every time I've tried to sit here and make it go on my response, I can't seem to get it out. I'm gonna shit on you once again. Let's make that very clear. If we are gonna have a professional debate, we need to make sure no one is interrupted.
Go ahead.
So, like I said, legitimate. You can see here, and let's take the feelings out of it, okay? Because whenever you look in situations like this, you can't look at it with and involve your feelings, and I feel no, your feelings are subjugated out. Let's take them out. It is facts. We need to look at the facts, because whenever we're looking at predatory behavior, weird behavior, that person in that group chat in the wrong. Your girlfriend in the wrong. Both of them in the wrong. Oh, I feel like it justifies. No, they're both in the wrong. You practically, and I'm not trying to shut it. You fed me a nothing burger.
Okay, so I agree with you that I agree with you that they would both be in the wrong in that situation. But see, the victims don't see it the same way.
Okay,
they're going for one person instead of the other when the other person did far worse for much more amount of time.
So. That's like I said, the people in this situation, the victims, they're kids, right? They don't know they don't know anything, right? They don't know how to drive a car. They don't know how to make right decisions. So we can't put that on them fully. Oh, excuse me. Second of all,
sure. I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Second of all, in your video, you sat there and you said the kid. And I want you to touch on this. The kid grew up and then said it was fine. That doesn't justify anything of what your girlfriend did whatsoever.
Which one are you talking about? Which one are you talking about?
The let me pull it up. The Sands one.
The Sands one? I didn't say that.
Yeah. You said here. Let me pull it up.
I didn't say that.
Give me a second.
I didn't say the kid grew up and said that it was fine.
Long video.
I mentioned their age, but that's just because. I mean, it was 2 years ago. I didn't say that you know. Are you saying? Are you talking about? I think you might be talking about the first one, because with the first one, I did say that the person who was there who saw Tyler sending censored nudity in the group chat is now a 19-year-old adult.
Yeah. I'm talking about that one.
Yeah. So that one. Yeah. So that person is actually in this VC right now. And they are Tyler's friend. They are still Tyler's friend, like to this day. They have spoken on Tyler's behalf multiple times. And they've never alleged any kind of wrongdoing. And their actual feelings on the matter were trampled over by the people who wanted to, you know, use this to attack Tyler. So
okay, I'm sorry. So continue.
No, I mean that's what I've said. I mean, the only reason that one was, I guess, relevant is because they had such strong feelings in this, and they actually told the other people involved to not go through with this or not mention them at all in this, because they didn't think Tyler did anything wrong there, and they weren't made uncomfortable by it, etc., etc.
All right, so once again, I don't really care to talk to the victim in here.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna bring them up here because I don't want to I don't want to out their identity to anybody else. So
regardless of, let's say I'm 15 and I turned 18 and I'm like, oh no, I'm still fine with it. It's not about how the kid feels as an adult, as a kid. It's not about how they feel. It's about your actions as an adult. I can't sit here and say, oh, but the kid is fine with it. I'm gonna be a little. I'm gonna edge on the line of predatory behavior just because.
That's not what I said though. That's not what I said.
What did you say?
That's what I said. I didn't say that what the predatory behavior is okay if a kid is like,
No,
oh no, I can censor it.
I'm not saying you did.
Okay, well, yeah, be careful there because that's not what I said at all. The only reason I brought up their age was really in the context of the 2 years like since then, and the one time where I said that that person was. I mean, I just explained it. So
yeah. So like I said, regardless of the victim, right? Regardless of that, just put them aside. Like I said earlier, put them aside. It's your girlfriend that needs to take responsibility. In all honesty, you shouldn't even made this video, in my opinion. Your girlfriend should have came. I don't know why you're defending your girlfriend. I can understand as a man, you would obviously want to, but
because by proxy,
like,
it's
okay. What did I say about the interrupting thing?
Okay, yeah. I mean,
so
okay. Sorry. Just when you say something like that, I'm gonna wanna
Okay, then you can wait. You can wait a couple minutes and then cut it. It's bite your tongue. If you want to have a debate, if you want to make videos like this, you need to have the maturity and the self-control not to do that.
Go ahead.
Okay, so like I said, all of these accusations do not fall into your hands. Reuben Sim can go on Twitter all of he wants. Gone fishing his girlfriend. Gone fishing his girlfriend. At the end of the day, indisputably, it is your girlfriend's responsibility to sit here and clear everything up. It is their responsibility, not yours.
A new challenger
Hello.
is entered though.
They not like us? Oh my god. There's a lot of people here.
Who is this?
Hello.
This is my girlfriend.
Who am I, dude?
Okay.
Yeah, the one that you're calling a fucking predator.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna ask you. Why haven't you made a video? Why wasn't this on your channel? Why haven't you come out and made it?
Okay, you asked something and let me talk. If you know this isn't about anybody else but the victims. Let's make that clear, okay? I don't owe anybody else an apology. I owe the people an apology. Let's make that clear, okay? Because this isn't about you. This isn't about anybody else in this call.
Okay.
This is about the victims. Can we please focus? You guys are mad at me because I did mistakes, right? I made people uncomfortable.
Personally,
right?
I think I'm not mad at you.
Hold on, my bad. No, I don't care if you're mad at me because this isn't about you. This is about the victims, and I tried apologizing to. I'm gonna name drop. I'm sorry, but I don't think anybody knows.
Don't name drop. Just
no, people know already. This is again the so-called victims. I will name drop Chola right now. I hate you, Chola. You fucking suck. You're a racist piece of shit. But
I don't know
besides that.
That was the guy who was sending me all the porn and the
whoever that if you're in this call right now, then you're not cool. You're just as bad as this girl.
Oh, I don't care. Cholo is here right now. I know for a fact he's here. Some word goes out to him. But
regardless, if you're in this VC right now, you're just as bad as this woman right here. I don't want to hear it. I don't care if you're on Reuben's side, this guy's side. You were just as bad as this guy.
Okay. Okay. Let me make this clear. I don't know what you just said, but this is about the victims, like I said. I don't owe you an apology. So I don't know why you want me to make a public video where I just apologize.
Whoa.
I don't understand. Who am I apologizing to?
Well, whenever you are accused of doing such heinous things, from what I've seen, you typically have to make a public response towards it to clear your name, especially given your boyfriend is a pretty big YouTuber. He's a pretty big deal in the Roblox community.
What does my boyfriend have to do with anything?
Your boyfriend made the Roblox video. Instead of you coming out with this.
Yeah, because I am being called a fucking pedophile because Reuben, a 28-year-old, okay?
Okay, I'm just gonna say, I did this of my own accord. She didn't tell me to do this.
Relax.
Yeah, she didn't tell me to do this in any way. I did this of my own accord, and also because by proxy, it indicts me as well. So, the video was actually initially going to be, uploaded last week, and it was just going to be strictly a response to the Mods for Dummies video that they had uploaded and just going through it point by point. What had happened though then was over the weekend I was just playing Minecraft and whatnot, and I just boom get these tweets just landed on my desk that Reuben's out here posting that Tyler is a pedophile and whatnot. So then I was like, okay, well maybe I have to actually kind of rewrite this and do something a little bit more. So then I did just that. The reason I did it on my platform instead of having her, I guess, or instead of her making a statement about it, is because I have the platform here, and really honestly, these people are doing this because they're using it to get at me, you know. They're using it to get at me. You know, when Tyler is mentioned, she's not mentioned as like, you know, oh, the artist on your boat. No. She is mentioned as Gone Fishing's girlfriend. That's what people do to get at me. They're using this as a way to get at me.
They're not referring to her as her, just, you know, Gone Fishing.
Exactly.
I've seen some accusations against you, actually.
Right.
So,
really?
Yeah, I have. So.
Set up
I can't say that I remember it 100%. This was a couple of days ago. Never mind. If I can't find the screenshot, I'm not going to bring it up because I can't even prove it. So let's just forget that. So, back to what I was saying. I understand that you had the platform, right? What I don't understand is why you're defending it. Why not have her and you in the video disproving everything?
We were literally in the video together, but okay. Sorry.
We were, yeah.
My bad. That's my bad.
Yeah, there were clips that I included, numerous clips of things that I put in the video of us together.
Dude.
So, let me get back to this. You're asking me why you should apologize to everyone, right?
So, and this is something that Tyler and I talked about in advance to making this video, and again, Tyler tried reaching out to specifically the person that was there and saw the Sans image and tried to apologize to them in advance, weeks before this.
Right
that's
after
something
they made the post on Twitter, I saw it. I was like, oh my god, I had no fucking idea because nobody told me anything, and I didn't realize at the time, and I'm completely, and sorry, I'm getting confused. You said that what I did was really irresponsible, and I personally, when I was talking to you, Tristan, I said that I completely agree on that. I didn't realize, and it was stupid of me, and I'm not defending myself. I'm just saying I had no.
Sorry, let me just. I'm sorry for interrupting. Let me. Just, are you right now making a public apology and taking ownership of everything you're doing right now? Everything.
What do you mean?
All right, right now, what you're doing right now? Are you apologizing to everyone listening? Are you taking responsibility?
I'm explaining to you why I have not made a public apology and why.
Well, no, I'm asking you a question. You said that you just stated that I am taking responsibility. You said all these things.
Yeah, I have taken responsibility in private, but they just didn't accept it. So I just haven't done anything else because this is about them. They're the victims. So.
Yeah, I know it's about them, but. I said once again, whenever it comes to Roblox, you know how Roblox Twitter is, you must make a public response. Like I said, you may not have the platform, but whenever someone like Reuben, one of the most influential Roblox YouTubers in the platform, top 5, top 10. And I'm not dick writing Reuben. I'm not a Reuben sim fan. I've watched 5 of his videos. I get you.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And same with Fisherman. I'm not his fan. I'm no one's. I'm in the middle ground. Right
no, I get you. No, I'm not. Yeah.
So, whenever Reuben shines that light on you, you have enough of a platform to come out and make a statement. I've made 10 tweets on Twitter, and the moment I made one regarding some drama, it wasn't your guys' drama, some drama. I got traction, enough traction for people to know what I was talking about. So. I feel like you sitting here and saying that it's only about the victim just doesn't work in this situation. You sent Sans twerking, quote unquote, it wasn't Sans twerking. I've seen the image. I've seen it. It wasn't Sans twerking.
Not an image, it's a GIF, but
a GIF, whatever. I've seen the
It's literally him twerking.
It's not. It's him showing a very adult parts, very exaggeratedly adult parts.
Yeah,
you can say he was twerking. It's not about his action.
Yeah, he was twerking. I'm telling you the action. I'm not telling you
Okay, well I'm telling you. It's about what was shown. I'm 21. I don't personally show kids stuff like that. I don't care. I don't care if I'm with friends. We're all laughing and joking.
It was a mistake of me.
Okay. Relax. Let me talk.
I am relaxed. I'm just explaining to you that it was a mistake.
With all due respect, man, if you're gonna say stuff about how my girlfriend's doing this, I think she deserves a spot to respond.
You deserve the response. I'm not taking that away from you. I'm asking to give you the same respect.
Yeah, but you're telling me that I'm doing it right now. I'm confused. What else do you want?
Relax. I'm asking you to give me the same respect I've given you and not interrupting you. Clarification. I have not interrupted you any of the time.
Literal tears.
I'm asking you to give me the same respect I'm giving you.
You're not giving me the respect. You keep cutting me and telling me to relax. I'm like apologizing right now,
Well, I
and you
told
keep
you to
like,
relax
cutting.
because you and Fisher were talking at the same time. I couldn't understand who was talking.
He wasn't talking.
Yeah, okay.
He's silent as fuck right now.
Well, yeah, now he is right now. I'm not referring to right now. How am I supposed to understand?
Okay, let's
that
just
you can defend
well,
yourself?
I'll just let tell. Well, what were you gonna say?
I forgot, bro. Like, I was apologizing. Scratch his head. I forgot actually. I was apologizing for sending it, saying that it was my fault, and it is. And like, I do realize that it was like super irresponsible, and I like again in DMs, because I like kind of like took a break from everything. I was being harassed, so I like in DMs like kind of like tried to sort this out with the victims, like I said multiple times. I tried like contacting the other two, but they have blocked me, and one of them I don't have the new contact for. So there was no way of me contacting them unless I get help from the other person who is the one that one is the 19-year-old right now that I still talk to.
No.
So I asked him if I can get the information of the other two. Actually, no, just the one. And ask like if he can ask for me if they will be willing to talk to me so I can apologize to them, which is also in the video. Like there's literally me asking if there's also anybody else who was uncomfortable by anything I did, because I completely forgot I even did these because I didn't realize that they were wrong to do or send. I didn't think of anything sexual when I did it, so I was like, okay, this is funny. So like, haha. I didn't think of it as.
See, that was. I tried to make it very clear because I know people all the time will say some bullshit about how like, yeah, but like it was just a joke. Like I wanted to make it clear what I was actually saying, that it doesn't excuse the actions because it's a joke, but it does like contextualize them.
I don't think it doesn't like excuse me sending it at all. Like, okay, it's okay if they send it; they can do whatever they want. But I, as the adult in that, like, let me make this also clear: the only people in that group chat, which I and like just kind of like figured it out what kind of group chat it was the 3 people that were included and also Cholo. And I was the only adult at the time. The other people were like 2 years younger.
Yeah, they were like 2 years younger. Yeah,
16. And then the other sorry, I'm like trying to not like name
the other
drop,
ages
like,
were
really
16, 16, 17, 14.
Jeez.
Oh yeah. The 14-year-old, by the way, oh my god, I feel so sorry for her, even though she probably doesn't like me anymore. But, like, I don't know, like, she's, like, getting into the Soyjack stuff right now, and I'm really concerned.
Yeah, that's a whole other
I don't know,
can.
I'm really concerned. I'm sorry, like, this might be, like, a little off topic. I'm just really sorry, like...
So, because of this person who, because of this person, who the Cholo person is like kind of getting them into this far right online web forum called Soyjack Party that like is just like it's just harassment utopia. They just post like people on there that they just brigade with like, you know, a bunch of just harassment, sending them like pizzas, swatting them, and like just a bunch of other just shit. Everything from every type of harassment. Yeah.
Today I was outside. I was going to the bank to cash out money, and I learned from like, can you tell your lovely fans that they should stop sending your dad like emails? And she's like joking about it sarcastically, but my dad got yeah. Let me. Yeah, I'll let you. Like, let me spill the tea. But like let me think how many there were. I think there was like 4 or 5 different emails from people from clearly Soyjack, and they were saying really disgusting things and telling my dad. The first one, and I quote, it said in Turkish because they obviously want my dad to understand. Why is your daughter so addicted to porn? What did you as a father do, do to her? Did you rape her? Question mark. That's what they asked my dad, and he told me that he couldn't work today. I'm sorry.
So, I'm gonna. I don't want to seem like I'm interrupting. Are you done though? Are you done yet? I'm not trying to seem. I'm just asking.
No, you can go ahead. I'm like kind of sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so once again, I 1000% don't condone the idea of going out of your way and doing all of this action. I'm not going to sit here and try to defend that. That is wrong. And no one's family should be targeted from this. The only person, and not even targeted, should be taking accountability is you. I don't at all condone people going out of their way to sit here and threaten to end your life, to be weird and ask your family or even you weird
Reuben
questions.
did that, by the way.
What? Okay, now I understand that Reuben is very. He takes this very seriously. It's like very, very, very seriously, and we all. I'm not a fan of Reuben. I'm telling you a fact. Reuben takes the safety of kids very, very seriously. And if you want to sit here and say otherwise,
because that's so wrong.
If you want to sit here and say otherwise, I can pull up a playlist of him defending kids all day.
Okay,
I've only watched 5 videos.
He's also recently been attacking Tyler for things that she did as a kid. So
okay, then how is drawing torture porn of a 12-year-old at 16 and then like
he was a kid. He was a kid.
Okay, I know, but you do realize, like, have you even checked like anything about that? You do realize that he made fun of it till he was 19. He even
I would make fun of me.
He quoted that entire tweet and he was like, it was good times. That year was a good time.
All right. Never apologize for that. All right. We're straying off topic. I'm not Reuben. I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here and defend Reuben. I'm not gonna sit here and defend.
Completely ignore that, man.
Yeah, I don't know why you brought that up, but I'm not ignoring it. No, I'm not ignoring it. I'm taking it to heart, and I'm sitting here and I'm making my own conjunctions and opinions on Reuben. But this isn't about Reuben. This is about you. This is about him, not about Reuben. We're not sitting here saying, oh, but Reuben did it. No, we're sitting, why did you do this? If I had the opportunity, I would sit here and I would professionally ask Reuben why he did this. Hopefully not being called names, hopefully not being interrupted, hopefully...
Nobody asked him? You genuinely think somebody who has like that much of a following, you think nobody asked him?
Asked him
why he did this?
But he's justified.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know. It's not about what I think. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's asked.
I'm telling you, like, people did.
Okay,
and
cool. What does that have to do with this?
He made...
Yeah. Let's stay on.
No, what do you mean? What does this have to do with this? You told me that if I want to like tell you he cares about kids or not, what he did, and.
Cool. This is not about Reuben. I'm not sitting here. We're not talking about what Reuben did. We're talking about what you did. I don't want to seem rude, but let's stop straying off topic, okay? You've done this 5 times, and once again, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to get this down. We're talking about what you did. We're not talking about Reuben. I'm not a Reuben fan. I've watched like 4 or 5 of his videos, and not even fully through. I don't know about what Reuben posted at 16. I don't know anything about what he's done. I know about what you've done because I have a much of big spotlight that it's been pointed at you. Yeah. And I've seen proof. This isn't about Reuben, okay? Drop that entirely. Going forward, I promise you, I will not entertain the idea at all. I'm not a Reuben dick sucker. I hardly watch Reuben.
We believe you.
What I do know about
we believe you.
We believe you. We believe you. It's fine. Go ahead.
All right, cool. So, anyways, what you did, you need to take accountability. You need to go make a statement.
I just did.
Okay. On a Discord server with 184 people, is that enough? Because this is Reuben pointing a light at you.
I am so okay. I will be nice to you, and I will tell you right now. I'm apologizing to you right now that I don't think I want to apologize to a bunch of random people because I didn't hurt those people.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah, you don't want to. And I understand.
Still, by the way, if there's any way they know who they are, if they still want an apology, I'm willing to do it. Like, please DM me or something, because I am like. Even on this account, I don't know if they like blocked me there, but like I am willing to apologize to them like right now. Okay, but like they're not DMing me. But
I'm not gonna. I don't want to interrupt you. I'm just clarifying this. I don't blame you for feeling like you don't like. What is the word I'm looking for? You're not entitled.
I don't have to.
You're not entitled to.
Yeah, random people are not entitled to a.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I agree with you on that. Okay, don't worry. But I am saying when Reuben does shine a light like this on you, and it's friend who is this big YouTuber. In that situation, if you want all these problems to be gone, and I can't promise they will be. Okay, I don't control these stupid kids.
Oh, they won't know. Okay? I'm being harassed like actively. It doesn't matter right now.
Yeah, I mean they were. I mean that just to make that clear. I mean they'd be doing this if they had, you know.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I know.
I mean,
even if you did make a public apology, I cannot promise you that people would be stupid. They're Robloxian Twitter users. What did you expect? But yeah, in my opinion, it is honestly the best decision you've got to just not try to defend yourself, but just you're sitting here.
I am not defending myself though.
No, not you. The video. I'm referring to the video. But just to take responsibility. Just to say, yeah, I did it. I was stupid, and I'm moving on, and I'm going. Like, if you were to go on Twitter, if you were to go on YouTube, sit there and make that apology, I promise you, things would go a lot smoother. You wouldn't. Okay, I'm not going to guarantee. People wouldn't sit here send death threats and all that. People are going to be stupid. I don't have a say on what they do. But I am mature enough to see a situation and tell you and creatively problem solve and sit here and tell you the best solution you can take. And that was just take responsibility. I cannot imagine me being in your shoes and trying myself defending against all these kids. No.
I literally
even if your reputation.
Oh, it's awful. Yeah, no, it is awful. Yeah. No,
even if your reputation.
I have to argue against people who won't actually like watch the damn video first. So
I obviously got a notification from it, and like not even like a minute after it was dropped, somebody was like already like talking about something you already debunked.
Oh yeah. Oh, within seconds. Yeah, no, within seconds I'm getting flooded with comments being like, "Oh, why didn't you address this? Why didn't you address this?" It's been like 10 minutes after the video dropped. But yeah. Okay. So
if anything of that what they've said, do you want to address it now? Because I don't know about them. What? I don't know whatever they were talking about. Oh, you didn't address this. You didn't. Well, what were they referring to?
Oh, it's already been addressed in the video. See, these are the kind of things that I know that like once we just have to get that shit like out there. It's just people being like, within the first like 10 minutes of it dropping, being like, I'm fucking, you got on, buddy, and then they'll ignore everything that I said.
How do I say his name? Qye? No, Qye. Stop sending Reuben's epic sauce lolly group chats, okay? Nobody needs to know. He's a 27-year-old minor.
Oh shit, I forgot I didn't even include that.
Someone mentioned because you forgot.
One more thing. And not the last thing, just one more thing. Let me just acknowledge. Let's not bring up the fact that of someone's age, right? I could be 30, and if I have a strong hate and strong distaste towards someone who does something to kids online, that is perfectly valid. Okay, let's going forward. This 21, this 28, this 20. Okay, this person. Let's say this person.
So the reason that I think I understand what you're saying. So the reason that I even said anything about him being 28 and nearing his 30s is because his initial attacks and all of his other like attacks have just been purely on the basis of like just shitting on our relationship for like no fucking reason, just being really pissy about it. Like there's no in a lot of his like more recent tweets prior to this video, he was just being like just salty. I don't know how else to describe it. Posting shit that's like I guess like cringe or whatever, and being like, haha, can you like imagine like these guys? They're so fucking cringe. Haha, everybody like point and laugh and make fun of them.
Well, no, so I mean that's just his humor. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry, but I'm just help you. That's just from what I'm seeing. Just seems to be humor. Just seems to be him making a joke. And like I said, I know the repercussions that can come off of it because his fans are completely like they can be irresponsible. His Reuben Sim, I've seen what Reuben Sim fans can do.
What are you doing, bro? I'm sorry, Grand Wizard Man.
And to everyone, if everyone's saying that I'm not a Reuben Sim fan. I don't have anything against Reuben Sim. I don't have anything against Fisher. Okay, I have something against Fisher's video. I don't have anything against Fisher as a person. I don't know what Fisher's done bad. And I don't know what Reuben Sim's done. I'm in the dead middle.
Okay.
And I've given these people the opportunity to sit here and tell me their side. And if I had Reuben here, I'd do the same for him. I'm not going to sit here, and I've not called these guys names either. I've not said, you're a dumbass idiot. I've not said anything. I've been respectful. I don't know why people are, you're Reuben Sim. I'm not.
Yeah, no, don't listen to people that I made that mistake when I went and I talked to another content creator, and people were saying that I was a cuck for not abusing my girlfriend. So,
What? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say whose server it was in, but people. I was like, I don't control my girlfriend. I don't control what opinions she can have. And then someone was like, oh, you're a fucking cuck, LMAO. So you just never don't listen to the. So
I know, but they're kids. They cannot formulate an actual legitimate response to what I'm saying. I understand.
Yeah. No. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So that's why I'm having this debate with you.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I mean, the reason why I pinged you was to have the debate with you, not these guys.
Oh, I don't know, absolutely. That's also why I created a stage, because I knew that'd be the best way to actually do this instead of like having to mute every like new person or whatever that joins or whatnot. So, okay. So, but I'm curious why you said that I should take the video down, and why you would say it's incriminating.
Right now, the one that is about me.
With what you said thus far, I agree with what you said thus far. I think, yeah, I mean, I think like I said as well in the thing as well, is that Tyler was so into like, you know, apologizing to the people directly, and tried to, and they walled her off from doing that. And I mean, we're not opposed to that at all. We're totally like down to do that. The thing is,
I am doing that, dude. This has nothing to do with you.
Wait,
Yeah. I am gonna apologize.
Tristan, could you repeat that real fast?
Oh, I mean, we're like, Tyler's down to apologize publicly. Is what I'm saying.
My head's so
publicly.
Like I said, you aren't entitled to, like, you don't have to do this. But coming from if you were to ask me if I were in your shoes, I would take responsibility. I would say I was stupid, I was dumb, but I've moved on and grown. That is your best choice. Whatever.
Yeah. So again, I agree. I agree with that. I agree. I just don't know what. Did you not watch the video fully?
No, I did.
You did. Okay. So then, what of it would you say is the incriminating thing that I should like take down?
That first part, the part where you sat there and said that the people in the environment, or no, that just because they were friends around, and I didn't even know this person was 14 in the group chat, sending this sending this photo of Sans, quote, twerking, because you wanted to preface it as twerking. He wasn't twerking, but I mean he was, but
he
was. You gotta also acknowledge what was in the photo or give.
Okay.
So, that part right there, that is incriminating.
It sounds like you're kind of misconstruing the things that I said in the video, because okay, what are you saying I said there?
You said that because the minor grew up, came forward and said it was okay. That doesn't make any sense.
We said at the start of this conversation that you didn't, that we are talking about the same thing. We aren't even talking about the same instance. And I also did not say that. I said that this person, because they are an adult and they are like still Tyler's friends, and they have emphasized so thoroughly that this shit was not like, they told these people to not take this anywhere, at all, because they don't want to go against Tyler in this instance.
No, so he literally in my DM said, like, I literally begged them to like not include me, and I don't know why they like did this, like, do this sexually.
Okay, so
yeah, I did not, and by the way, that person was 17 in there, and that was not the Sans one at all. That was not the Sans one. Yeah, that was the first one, and that person was not even. There wasn't even NSF. We aren't even talking about NSFW in that instance. That was censored nudity that Tyler sent.
Okay, so I'm looking at it. It's the one that says boobs, right?
Yep.
That photo.
Yep.
Tyler, I'm seeing that you sent this, right? With the minor in the group chat, right?
Yeah.
That's wrong. That's wrong. Regardless, you cannot defend that.
I'm not defending it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you are. I'm saying, don't even try. That's what I'm.
I am not trying, girl. Okay,
Tyler, stop. I saw that section in the video. Instantly, I was like, this video has to be taken down. This video is a joke. Because what I saw was Tristan defending this. I mean, the video is called. Let me see. The video is called "The Allegations Against My Girlfriend," a response to Reuben Sim and Mods for Dummies. That's gonna be him defending it. If I respond to an argument, I'm typically gonna defend my point. So he was on your behalf defending it.
Yeah, but that isn't what I said. Is what I said regarding to
Literally what?
I said at the very end of the I said at the end of the thing that it was irresponsible, and all I said regarding that thing was that it wasn't NSFW, which it wasn't. So I mean, I didn't yeah.
Give me a second. I'm rewatching this part.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And in regards to the
So here's what you said. You said that they were still their friends and that was important, and now you're saying that this is gonna be prevalent in the video, that we shouldn't throw javels and all that.
Well, should trample over what like the actual victims have actually say, and that was mainly, by the way, that was mainly alluding to. It was mainly alluding to what the Mods for Dummies team was saying in regards to me supposedly being groomed by her, is what that was in regards to. Because that was what this video again initially was going to be about, and it's the main reason that I actually wanted to do it on my channel, is because they were alleging that I was a victim of her.
Mm-hmm.
They were alleging that I was a victim of her grooming, that she groomed me. And I wanted to get up and say, like,
you both met?
17. And she was 19.
Yep.
Personally, as long as there is nothing lewd going on between you two, I personally don't see the issue. If I was 19, I wouldn't go looking for 17-year-olds. That's just me. But I don't see that.
I went looking for her. We'll just make that clear. I don't want this to. I don't want it to seem like, you know.
I'm sorry, but like that, what you just said, like sounded like I was specifically looking out for 17-year-olds. Please don't say that. That didn't happen. But
in fact, the reason that we actually like met in the first place was to take down her abusive ex-boyfriend, who was a content creator who I had previously criticized publicly. That's how we met in the first place. Tyler didn't like go out like, oh, fucking 17-year-old, you know, licks chops, you know. We didn't. Tyler never drew any like lewd like art of me, none of that shit. We met in the real fucking world, and yeah.
So I don't know anything about the whole. She groomed you. I've heard of it. I don't know I'm not seeing any screenshots. If anyone wants to send me a screenshot of that, go ahead. Same thing with anything on the.
Oh, I mean, no, they don't have any. Like the shit that it's all just speculation.
It's just art of me and him. Like it's me, like drawing us being cute and you know.
Yeah.
Loving each other. I guess people really don't like that, which is fine. You know?
No, for what I don't like. Okay, let's stop bringing them in. What I don't like is, well, listen. What I don't like is I'm watching this part of the video right now.
Okay.
And he says this verbatim. Okay, I'm gonna stream it. Matter of fact, okay.
Sure. Go ahead. Well, actually, I mean, wait. Do you have perms to do that? You may not have perms. I'm gonna have to give you them.
You go by he, right? I don't want to like.
What the? Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm just like I'm being respectful. I usually refer to people as they do.
Yeah, I'm a guy. It's
okay.
Obvious.
No, I'm sorry. Like I like, you know, being respectful. I don't want to like.
Is there like a timestamp or something? Because I can go. To
yeah. Let me pull it up at Mastermind.
Yeah, but just give me a timestamp. I can punch it up.
217 to
217.
Around 310. 217 to 310, I think is what I said.
Yeah, well.
No, I didn't see a part where you said that she was in the wrong there. From that section of the video, you did not say that she was in the wrong. And that is what you claimed to have said. You said that she was in the wrong. I can't find that.
That's because that was the first part of the section, and it was a part of an overarching section. At the very end, then I said that it was irresponsible.
Irresponsible, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if you go to you have to again, because it was under the, if you go to the first part of the thing where I put the actual points listed on the screen,
yeah,
it has, you know, it's an umbrella and it goes down, and the first two were under that same one, and I waited until the end to actually summarize, and I said at the most that you could say is that it was like, you know, irresponsible, and I just summarized both of them.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was like okay, or that Tyler was like,
no, I know.
Fucking, all I did was just clarify, because when people say something like, and I've dealt with so much, like I've exposed like plenty of like, you know, predatory activities, let's say. And when people traditionally say something like, you know, was sending porn to kids, like they usually, if you're gonna interpret that in good faith, you're gonna assume that it's like I said in the video, that it's like some, you know, child predator being like, hey kid, you want to see some pornography, or, you know, something like that. I know. And it's, you know, and that's why I wanted to set the actual, like, give more clarity on the conversation, because it was not like, it doesn't like excuse it in any way, but it just does give context to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, saying it without that context makes it sound like it was like a, you know, like a sexual conversation or something, which it wasn't.
I'm gonna intervene on there real quick and just
go ahead
and say that regardless of it being like, hey, you want to see some porn, or just showing a photo of the sans or the GIF, I think the context right there, it plays a role if you're being weird about it. But however, if you're not being weird about it, we can take that context out and we can sit here and say you're an adult sending this and this to kids in the group chat. Now, I've been in group chats with my adult friends, my friends that had other friends who weren't of age, and my responsibility, I upheld this. I knew I could not have my humor included in that group chat because they're kids. I cannot say the thing like say crude jokes.
Not compilation. Sorry, I'm just reading something in chat. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. So, whenever I join these group chats, or whenever I was in these group chats, I told myself, there are kids here. Gotta act professional, right? Don't act out of line. I act crude. I can say and, you know, say all these jokes around my adult friends who know it's a joke, who know how to, like, their brain can function. It's a joke. Let's not take it too seriously. I'll send these crude images to them. However, if I'm in a group chat, and there's even one kid, 17, if they're 7, even 17 a day before 18. No.
Yo, I agree with you. This was something that happened like 2 years ago. But regardless, Tyler, like she said, is like fully willing to apologize for it.
Okay, let's also like please know that this happened like 2 years ago, and
that's what I said. Yeah.
I'm not obviously downplaying it or anything, or like excusing it being like 2 years old. I'm just saying that it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
So I obviously know that it was wrong, and told to me that they were uncomfortable, and I completely forgot about it, obviously. So when it was told, I was like, oh my god, like I didn't fucking know. So I immediately, you know, I was DMing Jules.
Also, there's another element to this that I didn't bring up in the video, but I probably should have gotten into it at some point. But so these guys, the dudes that are being propped up by Cholo, are doing this on the behalf of Tyler's abusive ex-boyfriend. In addition to as they're doing it as revenge for Tyler, you know, calling out his girlfriend for pedophilia, and they are also doing it at the behest of Tyler's abusive ex-boyfriend. And they've made that clear several times on many occasions. In fact, this group chat that they actually went into, this is speculation here, just knowing what that group chat was. I'm pretty sure they were actually going back in that group chat to see if they could find stuff that they could use against Tyler in regards to, you know, her ex-boyfriend, to try and somehow prove that,
Not Cholo did, yeah.
Yeah. That's why that group chat existed in the first place. That's why it was created. And I learned that because of DMs. I went through Tyler's, you know, account. I went through all the DMs and everything. Yeah, and you could see them talking about it when it was created, and they're like, you know, making it clear that the group chat is for like talking about you know, Tyler's like abuse and sharing that, because at the time she was still in a relationship and she wasn't ready to come out about it just yet.
I was afraid
so
to like
yeah,
and I was like kind of like seeking for like not even advice. I was like kind of like trying to like ask people like, yo, like, am I insane? Is
the other
like,
thing, so the other thing regarding you, you know, that this so and so is wrong is, and I agree with you. The other thing that I also didn't found in DMs specifically with the person who is in the like the 15-year-old in the Sans screenshot thing. The other thing about that is that I also found DMs that I don't know, I didn't include them because I didn't think it was like super relevant, but it is like a little relevant, I guess, because Tyler's actually in DMs with this person, with the person in the Sans screenshot, like telling them about their discomfort because there was another minor who was like,
oh my god, you're mentioning the 15-year-old.
Yep, there was another minor making like comments towards her, and she like specifically says them like multiple times.
This person was in my DMs. Oh
yeah.
my god.
And she says that like she was uncomfortable by it and that she doesn't like it and like this, that, and the only reason I didn't include it is because it's like, okay, if you're looking down the barrel of a gun and someone's like, you're a pedophile, what am I gonna do? Pull out screenshots where this person's like, oh, I'm not a pedophile actually, I don't like kids. Like that doesn't, that's not very convincing, you know what I mean? So that's the only reason I didn't share this.
Yeah,
but in
I
this
guess
context,
that was like not really relevant.
in this context, the thing is that like she did like and these.
I literally word by word said that I am not attracted to minors. In that, like,
yeah, no, but no, see, but that's the same thing. Like, I wouldn't have included that in the video because it's like,
yeah,
what,
but that's like,
yeah,
not really, yeah, that doesn't like.
Like, yeah, Your Honor, how dare you say that my client is a pedophile? Because I actually have messages here where they say I am not a pedophile. So, case closed.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't really, that's, you know, yeah, but yeah. So, in terms of the stuff in the video, I mean. Yeah, I mean, I didn't say that like just because, you know, they're like this, that, or the other, that it. All I said is just that you gotta like listen to these people, because the reason that the point of that this person is, you know, now a 19-year-old adult and they're saying this is because they were like discarded. It's like their opinion didn't even matter at all to these people. They just completely discarded them while simultaneously claiming that they're speaking for them, and they weren't. They threw them to the side and they used what they said to, you know, make their little point against Tyler while disregarding everything else that happened in the situation, and that they specifically said that they didn't want to be brought into this, that they didn't want their screenshots used, and that they never felt that they were groomed or made uncomfortable or all this other shit because of Tyler. And their experience, like their actual words, were just not considered at all, even though they were the victim in this situation. That's the reason I said that. It was not as a, you know, like defense. Like I said in that section, I said like multiple times that it was, I think I said like straight up, I said like irresponsible, sure. Pedophilia, no, I don't think so.
I don't think it was, from what I'm saying, it was pedophilic. It was irresponsible. Definitely is a way to put it. It was just weird. So
sure,
I'm looking through. And no one call me a Reuben sim fan, because I really
the reason the reason that I guess I chose to use the word irresponsible is just because that's like the, you know, saying weird is like, it's kind of vague in the kind of misconduct that you're alleging there. You know what I mean? So like, and if anything, I think, I don't know, like, yeah,
weird can be taken in a lot of ways.
Exactly. That's the reason that I said
it was just as an adult, it was weird. Just if you know, you know. If you don't know,
no, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
So, we
both agree with you. Both agree with you.
And make this very clear, including you two. I'm not a Reuben sim fan. Okay, he does make good, well edited videos. I'm not his #1 supporter though. Same way with Fisherman. I've seen his videos. They're well edited. They're good.
Thank you.
I'm not his #1 supporter either. I'm willing to take both sides into account and make these arguments. Okay. So, saying this, I'm gonna go. Okay, now everyone, hold your hats. I'm gonna go on Reuben Sim's Twitter. I know. Relax.
No.
And I'm gonna ask you, one by one what these screenshots mean. I want your take on this.
I can't even see them. Like
I know. I'm gonna read it out loud, and I'll send an image to you privately or to Fisher privately. But I'm just gonna read these out loud, okay? And once again, I'm not Reuben Sim's #1 supporter.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't
Okay.
need to just say the damn. Yeah.
So, right here, around 7 minutes ago, he says, "By the way, I was invited to the group chat where Tyler sent Undertale R34 to kids. It's not a Sans twerking game. It's straight up a graphic porn showing Sans private parts in the back of his. There was no call. There was no context. Tristan made that part up. She sent it.
I didn't make that part up, by the way. That was what the people involved told me.
And then the screenshot shows Tyler saying, "I found the Sans inappropriate GIF," and then Tyler goes, "Not that one. It has his blank in the open." And then under it goes, she also sent Zootopia R34 featuring private parts. Tristan left this part out for some reason.
Wait, what?
I'll send you guys the tweets. I need to hear your guys' thoughts on it. I need to respond.
Why is it always when I don't know something it's like added? It's with this like sneer of like he left it out when it's like shit I didn't know.
Nobody said anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I just shot you a DM. I sent you the image. Can you give me a response on that?
Which one? Hold on. But did you send it to him or?
I sent it to you too.
Me too. Hold on.
Yeah, this is clearly out of context. Like, there's clearly some kind of context here because Tyler says in that screenshot, "Sorry for posting it, but it's not animal genitals and it's proof." They're talking. There is some context here.
I can give you context on that. So I was back then. People were back then. Oh my god! If some
Reuben just
people were,
texted me, "Who's my little sus imposter?"
Stop. Okay. Stop, you're confusing me.
Sorry.
That was when we were talking about something that happened to me where I was being harassed. I was like, somebody was like cropping out some art that I liked on my After Dark account. That's, I think, what people call the NSFW accounts. And somebody like took a screenshot of that specific post and like called me a zoophile for it. And it was like, the character from Zootopia, the Nick and the guy from the wolf guy, Mr. Wolf, and they were just standing with their dinglings out. Okay, I want to be like friendly and I don't want to say like bad words. And somebody called that like zoophilia, and I didn't understand. I was like, how? Like what about it is zoophilia? And I was confused. And they explained to me that those were like animal genitals, and I didn't see that. Like I genuinely, because if you did see like the original image that wasn't censored, that didn't look like animal genitals at all. It was like human parts.
Okay.
Of that, and it was kind of like a vent. So that was also like not sexual content, like context. But obviously, I'm hoping I sent that like fucking censored. There's no way I sent that like.
I think Reuben is the one who censored it. I don't know.
Well, he censored something that I already like censored, so I don't know how much.
I think regardless, the context of it is clearly like obscured because same thing with the George Floyd one. Like that, the context for that was completely neutered. Utterly neutered from that, and that is so negligent to post and act like Tyler was like posting that to laugh at it when the actual context was Tyler showing that to someone else to show why they shouldn't follow that artist.
14-year-old, by the way, that the youngest person, if they would
as far as I know, that's still on Reuben's Twitter.
No, hold on. If they would be so fucking nice to please like take a screenshot of like the entire screen, including that George Floyd thing, the joke, right?
Okay. So what was the?
No, hold on. Okay. If they would be so nice, okay, to do that, so you can easily tell me talking about that person. If they could easily tell that I was talking about that person specifically. No, I'm just like telling you. right now that they are take like that screenshot specifically just like has me saying trigger warning, and that was spoilered, by the way. So that was clicked on.
But were there kids in the group chat where you sent that?
The George Floyd thing?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm asking you right now. What?
Are you serious?
So okay, so you're saying that even in the context, even in the context, it was used to show someone else why they shouldn't follow this artist. You're saying that that's still
it was not safe for work.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking for the context. I'm asking.
First, yes.
How dare you? I'm asking. Were there kids in there? You know, I'm asking for the context because you're saying that Reuben never. Okay, relax.
I literally told you that's the 14-year-old. I am relaxed.
I know. Okay, all right, relax. So listen. I'm not.
You are actually like. Can you like stop telling me to relax? I'm like trying to actually respond. It's pissing me off.
I just want to clarify the question I'm asking so you don't get the wrong idea. I don't know the context behind that image. Okay, you're saying Reuben left the context out. Whenever I say were there kids in that group chat, I'm not saying that. Huh?
Okay, can I please respond
politely? Were they?
Yes, and can I please politely fucking respond? Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
That 14-year-old is included in that group chat. Yes, that's the same group chat.
Okay, so they were in the and you're saying that you sent this image because you were just highlighting as to why this X artist was bad?
Because that 14-year-old was talking and sending images of that artist, and I recognize that artist is like persona.
Yeah, she was trying to show them why they shouldn't
recognizable.
Like, follow them.
That girl, by the way, is caught in something, and she drew herself, and she's like a white bitch, and she's like a Trump supporter or something, and she's like racist as fuck, and she drew like these like George Floyd drawers, and I was like, said name, I'm not gonna name her out, but like, hey, person A, can you like look at these? Like, this is like, you shouldn't follow this person. Like, this person's like, that's the same person that did this. And that was when I put the trigger warning and spoilered an image of that person literally drawing themselves over the cop that did that to
Derek Chauvin, yeah.
Okay,
wasn't that George Floyd?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but the cop was Chauvin.
Oh, okay. I
just wanted to get the context. You guys said there wasn't any context. I didn't know the context. I just want to hear you guys' side on that. I wasn't accusing you guys of anything.
Yeah, and the same thing with that one. That one is Tyler posting like in the context of the actual discussion.
And it sucks that it was like literally taken out of context, and
especially when they have they have no excuse here because they have the context. They have the context. They're in that group chat. They should be able to go through and be like, okay, wait a minute, but this was sent in a conversation where they're talking about like, you know, where the people are accusing Tyler of doing this, and Tyler's like telling this and showing proof of it. So, like, you know.
Okay. So, well, I'm gonna ask you this again, and I know you've said it, but I'm not asking because I don't know. I'm asking just to get clarification. Just to, it'll go somewhere, I promise. Was there a kid in that group chat?
I mean,
it's just yes or no. Just yes or no.
Dude, you keep asking this.
Okay. See, okay, relax.
It was the same group chat. It was the same group chat. It was the same group chat. So we're still got. Okay, we'll just set the. Okay, well,
then
same group chat. So we still got 17. And then 16, 17, and then I think there were like 2 16-year-olds and then the 14-year-old.
Okay, thank you. So, here's what I'm gonna say. Personally, I wouldn't send anything. I would just say, hey, that Twitter artist, they're bad people. Explain why. Not show any visuals, but just explain why. And I wouldn't say.
Okay, but I'm gonna say this right now. I'm sorry, but like I'm gonna say this right now. I don't think that art that I posted and I spoilered it, that was not safe for work. That was something that actually fucking happened. I'm sorry that you personally like wouldn't want to send that, but like I think that child needed to know what like that porn. That was not. That was an image of.
It was a man dying though.
Yeah.
Yes, and it was not graphic. Like there was no blood, there was no.
I know what you mean, but still, it's undisputably.
Okay, well, why are you pointing this out? I am confused.
Because like I told you before, I'm just reading through these texts. You said that it had no context. I wanted to learn the context on that.
Yeah, and I told you the context.
Exactly. Okay, so.
Yeah.
You're sitting here telling me that you saw no issue with George Floyd dying under a cop's knee.
No. Whoa. Hey. So that's not what
What?
happened. So. Again, if you listened actually carefully, that is not what happened. So Tyler's posting that because she is showing someone else in that group chat.
I know. I'm not saying this with ill intent. I'm just.
Then don't say that Tyler was like, "Oh yeah, fucking, I love this image of someone drawing their persona over that." You just said that she was okay with that. You just implied that she was okay with that.
What she told me was, I don't see the problem with sending this photo, and I'm clarifying. You're telling me you don't see the problem with posting George Floyd getting his neck trampled on.
In the context,
with context. I know. With context.
Yes. There's nothing wrong because I'm literally showing that person A,
you're
not
educating
name dropping. Huh?
You're trying to educate them, is what you're trying to say?
No, I'm literally like I'm showing them, which is yeah.
And it wasn't explicit. There was nothing.
It was nothing explicit. There was like.
And even the parts that would have been explicit were drawn over by the artist who did it.
No, it was. That's why I like showed like that picture was like it's literally everywhere by that point. Like it was everywhere. Everybody has seen it. It was on the news. It was everywhere. And I know she has seen it. She knows what that like picture is. So I was, yo, person A, like. Same artist, by the way. Like, she did this. I wouldn't support their art if I were you.
So personally, I wouldn't. Okay,
I understand you wouldn't do that.
But
okay,
because it is up for debate. It's not like it's not indisputable. This photo is not like it's. You put a trigger warning there, but you know, I got the context. You know, let's move on to another one. Okay, so. There's another one over here. Let me find it. So, okay, so right here. This is for you, Tristan. Okay?
Sure.
There's a comment or a tweet. Reuben's post. He says, "Gone fishing, begged for a MFD associate."
Okay, so this is something that I went over in the video.
Yeah, no, I know.
So, did you miss that part?
No,
or
no,
like...
I didn't. But it's been an hour 30 minutes, son. The video is an hour, and.
Wait. Say that again.
I said it's been an hour and a half. We've been debating, right?
It's only been an hour.
Only been an hour. Okay, so about that. The video is an hour long. I'm not going to remember everything.
Okay, so
my brain. So I just want to.
So that one is completely, and that's another one that he like. That's another one that he is just particularly shitty of him to take out of context, considering I told him that and he knows the context. So the context behind that was I had this little conversation 2 weeks ago, a little over 2 weeks ago, with the Mods for Dummies guy who made that video, where I went through his arguments point by point and made, you know, he understood why he was wrong and expressed multiple times to me that he felt guilty over keeping the video up. He said that he was going to take the video down. That was like a part of our agreement by the end of the call, and I have it all on video and I included those clips in the video. He said that he was going to take the video down, and it seemed like all, you know, puppies and and then he comes back and he says that he isn't going to do it. He just changes his mind. He doesn't give me like, oh, I just, you know, whatever. Like, he just says that he isn't going to do it all of a sudden. And it was pretty clear that the reason that he did that is because of the amount of views and like the stuff that he gained off of the video. And that was evident by the conversation as well, because right after he said that he was like, you know, I feel guilty about leaving this up, the first thing he said after that was like, oh, that was like the first time I ever got over 1,000 views on a video. Yeah. Oh, damn, you know, like, you know, and then he also mentioned to me that he wanted to get a new mic to do other videos and shit. And I think he said something about like, how much is like a mic? And I said like, it's like 100. It's like, you could probably get one for like $100 or so. He was like, damn, $100, I don't have that much. And me sending that message wasn't me bribing him or like begging him to take the fucking video down. That was a part of like, that was like, I understood that it was like a sunk cost to him. I understood to him that he didn't want to like lose, you know, he was gonna lose like his most popular video in doing that. So I thought, and that's why I also offered to do like work with him so that he could get more traction on his videos. It's because I felt bad that he'd be losing out on that, because I had a good conversation with the guy. I thought he was like a decent, like down to earth dude. So, you know, That was like me like trying to meet him in the middle there, not fucking bribe him to take his video down because he had already agreed that he would. So there's the context of that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I watched the full video. I want to clip. I don't remember everything. You know, by like.
This valid. Yeah. No. Sorry. I obviously watched it like back multiple fucking times and like studied every part of it. So I'm like, oh, how do you not know this? How do you not know about
It's an hour-long video. There's a lot to intake.
Yeah. No. I get you.
I don't remember every single bulletin.
So. Good.
The thing he just posted, because I'm assuming everything he's posting right now, it's post video, right? So it wasn't in the video. I just want your clarification on it.
Sure.
So, or her clarification too. He posts a tweet that says, "Hey kids, want to watch some beheading videos?" And Tyler says, "I'm on this." This is 2022. Tyler says, "I'm on this gore website, and shit on here is so goofy. Like I keep seeing a bunch of gore videos in the middle of there's videos like this. Groundhog eats in front of camera."
Oh God.
And then
that website has. Oh my God, that website. I know exactly what you're talking about. There's this one.
So the chat says, "Link the website because I want to see some stuff too." LMA, LOL. And then you link the website to the
Did I?
Children. You did, yeah. It's right here.
Are you fucking serious? Okay, I am sorry. What the fuck?
Look, I'll send this to you if I can.
No,
yeah, I sent
please
it
do.
to you.
What the hell? If I did that, I am genuinely sorry if I did that. Oh my God. Oh, now your DMs are here. You didn't send me anything.
Well, no, the last one I couldn't because it was explicit content and your DMs were...
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah. I sent it to Fisher though. He saw that. I'll send this one to you.
Wait, here, sorry. I have message requests, so I have to go to the DM menu.
Okay, that was just so... That was wrong of me. Who's this? Why is Reese here?
And then Reuben says...
No, I did not. How the hell? I'm so sorry.
Reese, get out. Okay, sorry.
Tyler, do you have any idea who the person in the person who said link the website is? Do you have any idea who that one is?
Okay.
Judge it by the profile pic.
I think that was okay. That person might be in the call right now.
And so, Tyler,
I think that's them.
Wait, send me who is it?
Password, dude. I'm sorry for doing that. That's not okay.
I'll send you both the they're censored. I'll send you both what Reuben.
Oh, I know what's in there. Yeah. Yeah, that's not okay.
And you're apologizing, right?
Yes, I am because I completely forgot everything about that group chat. So I'm sorry. That's not okay. I'm sorry. That's not.
Okay. So I mean,
I know. I remember everything now that you mentioned it.
Listen, I'm not Reuben Sim. I'm not gonna hate you for something you did in the past. I fully believe in forgiveness. I fully 100%. I think that as long as you didn't like rape someone or something like that, I will forgive you. Okay. Personally, me, I feel like that it's bad. I don't know. Let me see how long it was ago.
Yeah,
I think
and again, we're all still waiting on any word from Cholo if he's gonna acknowledge the dozens, if not hundreds, of times he sent porn in that group chat. So much so that it made them uncomfortable.
I don't.
So
he literally like.
That's bad.
No, not only can I please talk about Cholo for a second because oh my God, I'm sorry, but like Cholo is the person, by the way, that made the document on Milk Dead, and I want to make this clear right now. I never talked about this because I didn't think I needed to, but Cholo is the person why all of you know about the coercive sex, if I'm like pronouncing it right, like the sex part of the entire abuse. It's because of Cholo. He did not believe me, even though I showed him every proof. He didn't think it was abuse until I showed him all the nudes, all of my...
Wasn't he asking to see Milk Dead's dick pics?
Yes. I can show you guys that too, because that would be
I don't want to.
No, not the dick pics. It's him asking for it, by the way. I believe. No, but like Cholo, we could totally talk this out. You know, I could also like list those to you, like where you're like saying, "Oh, it's a joke," but it's like literally you pushing me to send his dick pics when I'm literally showing you that I was abused. But that's fine, you know. And Cholo's dating somebody called Doppy. Let's just also run that back. Everybody's praising Doppy. Doppy is a fucking angel, you know? She didn't fucking draw herself raping a 14-year-old as an 18-year-old, but let's just completely fucking forget that. I've never seen her apologize. I've never seen anybody talk about her, whatever the fuck she did. Everybody's glazing her, and funny enough, Cholo is like saying that she fucking redeemed herself. How do you redeem yourself?
Yeah, I'd
from
like to say,
drawing-
how do you redeem
How
yourself
the
from
fuck
drawing child
do you
porn? Like,
redeem yourself from that?
Okay,
yeah.
No, I'm
so-
sorry because
and-
I
and see,
did
I
fucked
guess-
up shit, but that's
I guess,
insane.
For context, this is the person who is like masterminding all this shit against Holly. He's working with
yes.
Reuben Sim right now as we speak.
No, that's the Cholo is the person that's like letting
Yeah.
him in. By the way.
Yeah. And they,
He's also
I
in
guess
His
it's just
entire
not an
personality
issue.
is
I
like
guess
that
it's
right
just
now.
not enough of an issue that Cholo was the one doing all the actual bad shit in this group chat and doing all the like sending of porn
Also,
and
yes,
all that shit.
to the person that's in the chat, yeah, he admitted, he knows his girlfriend's a fucking pedophile. He knows.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
okay because it's his girlfriend, you know. She gets the pass.
Okay, so they don't get a pass. So just
No,
they're
that's not. I'm being
I understand.
sarcastic.
They're
I'm being
bad people.
sarcastic.
They're bad people. I know.
I know. I'm just like showing that they're like hypocrites. And this is like not because they care.
Oh well, yeah, obviously. No. This is
It's
no,
because they
absolutely no.
don't
This
like
is not because they care. This is about spite. This is not really.
The spite in question, by the way. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Like this needs to be told because I didn't fucking tell anybody besides like my inner circle. But all of this started because I wanted to cut contact with Cholo on a nice note. I didn't like not comfortable with you being super close with Milkdead and like playing Fortnite with him and just like talking about how he's like you know.
I don't want to.
He was like mentioning. No, I'm just like talking about Cholo.
Well, I know. I'm just cutting you off. I want to listen to you, but I need to go feed my cat real fast.
Okay, that's fine.
Go ahead.
So
I can talk to the
pause
other
right now.
people.
We'll do.
That's
crowd
okay. That's
work.
okay.
Do like an intermission. Give me 5 minutes and you'll feed my cat.
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, kitties need, cars need food. I need to give Booger food too, but he's probably sleeping. Yeah, Cholo, like, he's the same person that thinks that Milkdead is the victim, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just casually put that out there.
Yeah, that was the thing that we didn't. That was the thing that I was going to include in the whole thing, but I didn't. But
no,
yeah,
I'm gonna name drop everybody. I'm sorry. Besides, person A, the person whose like name starts with the G, because I still do care about her. That's like, and she's still like a, like, I don't know, a sister in my eyes.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing, as well as that, like, there is, you know, that's the reason that I bring up like the Cholo stuff in the first place, is because they're like.
Oh, he's asking for it. I'm sorry, but like he's.
Oh, absolutely, he's asking for it. Absolutely, he's asking for it. But
he's
also,
shameless.
like, you know,
he's evil, and I'm
you know,
sorry, but like he's fucking disgusting. How dare you call me a fucking predator when you have been calling? Okay, I'm gonna say slur. I'm this close to saying a slur, but the F slur. Okay, he has been using the F slur. Not only this, but okay, let my libertarians rise up right now. He is not allowed to say the F slur.
What do you mean libertarian?
No. Listen. I'm just speaking. Okay. He is not allowed to say that. That's one. And he has admitted that. And he has been calling the victim number 2. Okay. That's going to be turning 18. And he has been sexually like making jokes about him.
Yes, he has.
Talking about. No. Let me speak.
Sorry.
No.
Just don't say slurs, bro. If you get slurs, the server gets taken down.
It's fine. Look, listen. Calm down. Freak mode on.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, Cholo has freak mode on. He has been like having these like sexually, like, it's one-sided too. It's literally one-sided. You can never find him saying anything sexual back to Cholo. It's always, hey, said person, I'm gonna, like, I can't even say these things, bro. He's like talking about like getting him in bed and like doing it like this style. Like, girl, are you being serious?
Yeah.
Are you being? How is that not grooming? How the fuck is that not grooming?
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying as well. Like their willingness, to just like and to like to a certain extent as well, Reuben's willingness as well to work with this person. The person that Tyler just described is the person that Reuben is working with right now as we speak. That is who Reuben is working with right now. The guy that did all that. But apparently that's just like not relevant. I guess that's just not an issue. Like, I suppose. I don't know.
Who's Alex? I just saw like the chat.
Where? I can't see all the chat.
No,
They're-
I'm
they're
like doing the
they're
like the
flying by.
the general chat.
God, my fucking banner's so.
I snorted 3 lines. I don't know what that means.
So it's like drugs.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I didn't know.
Alright, so I'm back.
Welcome back.
I gotta go feed him. I did hear a couple things. I mean, my cat, his feeder is just across my room, but you did say that Reuben was working with someone. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so that's what I tried saying early on here. So the person that he's working with right now is the guy who was sending all the porn in the group chat, who is dating a pedophile who he is actively trying to cover for. And when I say a pedophile, I mean someone who, let's say, drew child porn of them raping a 14-year-old as an adult. So that's his girlfriend. He's working with this person actively, and at this point he knows, because I said it in the video. It's all there, laid plain. He knows that he's working with this person, but I guess it's not that big of an issue, I guess.
That is an issue. And there's proof he's working with them.
Oh yeah, because he's so Cholo's the one that let him into the group chat. And also numerous screenshots I've seen him post on his Twitter were things that he could only have gotten from Cholo. Like, for example, his little quote unquote love letter that he claimed I wrote. That is a thing that was only shared between Tyler, me, and Cholo. Only he could have gotten that from Cholo.
Okay.
In addition to that, he also cites screenshots and things from the group chat that they added me to, which was also the Cholo did that.
You know what's rich? I heard from Cholo sent me this sob story because he realized that I was aware that he was literally getting on this bandwagon of hate, and he through somebody else who's in this call sent me a sob story about oh, I'm so sick, I'm throwing up blood. And then he has all this time for some reason. He feels enough to have all this time, on his phone, putting all this shit about me. How are you literally throwing up blood and on your phone, tapping away all this? I'm sorry. I don't understand how that works. Maybe enlighten me on that.
I'm in the original group chat with Tyler. The messages that are What do you mean the messages that are alleged to not exist?
So,
I hold on, wait. I remember. I'll let you speak. I don't know what you mean by the messages
Wait, I don't know who Alex is. That's the person I was talking about.
It's Alaskan reality.
Oh, yeah, I assume so because of the profile picture.
Okay. Hey, howdy. Thank you for letting me on stage.
Oh my god, you sound okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I say? Oh my god.
Yeah, you can say something. What's up?
Oh my god, you sound okay. This is so gay and weird, but you sound so sweet. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I try not to be a bad person.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. So, I'll just introduce myself real quick. So I'm Alex, or Alaskan Reality, and I've Reuben Sim has met my family. I'd say I'm pretty decently close with him. I don't agree with everything he does. As a matter of fact, I'm probably the devil's advocate in his friend group. I do agree with your points that you brought up in your video when he was invoking transphobic language and imagery to tear down a person, where just because they're transgender and a pedophile doesn't really justify or rationalize doing that. I did appreciate you kind of invoking some logical fallacies and educating your audience. But two main contentions right now, at least. I don't really have a dog in the fight. So number one, there seems to be this big impression within your audience. I wasn't able to watch your video. I was beach maxing and looks maxing. But
yeah, fair. I mean, we both Tyler and I were doing all that shit before.
What? That your sunburn.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I didn't get any sunburn.
Yeah. Oh, well, that lucky. So basically, I asked somebody because I saw a bunch of people talking about, there might have been SFW sent inside the group chat. I didn't obviously go and verify if everybody was of age. I really didn't care. I was just no way, it really wasn't. Everybody in the server kind of, I want to say flamed me. I mean, I get it. It's your server. People are going to defend you. I don't really take it personally.
Yeah, that happens in like every server.
Yeah, and I'll bring up, that's kind of an issue I have with Ben's audience sometimes. I'll bring it up later. But there, just to clarify, I'm in the group chat. There was in fact a fully NSFW GIF sent in the server like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Just I didn't know if like, did you ever deny that it was sent or say it was cropped or something?
No. We never. See, that's what I was. That's what I was confused at when you said. Yeah.
In fact, I made it like clear multiple times in here. Like you probably weren't here, obviously.
Yeah.
But I said that I don't remember anything. So when all of this came up, I was like, oh my god, I don't remember any of this.
So if it was a passing fuck up, I totally get that. I really do.
Yes.
And I've sent dumb shit over Discord too that has been twisted and thrown out of context.
Yeah. From everything
out of
like,
context,
in there,
I'm being like honest right now. Even out of context, like the porn and this thing with the gore, and I'm like still from that because I'm like genuinely disappointed in myself with that.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
In a perfect world, I genuinely enjoy your content fishing. I think you're a dope ass editor. And like, nice. You're good at what you do. In a perfect world, I would want there to exist a place where you and Ben got together. Obviously, you know, things are kind of escalated, so that wouldn't happen right away. But you know, like, Germany, East and West, they united at one point, so you never know. There's a chance. But so the second lost my mind. Yeah, Germany mentioned. Is so in your first video about him, I actually spent 3 hours last night, like going through everything and like just kind of combing through like what I agreed with, didn't agree with, like really looking at it. So you brought up his uploading to Bitshoot, which is, I went on Bitshoot, holy shit, that place is canceled.
Oh yeah, it's really bad.
It's like, dude, it's literally like, if you use their homeschooling stuff to teach your kids, I don't know if they'd be able to eat without being told to. Like, it's insane. It's so bad. I hate the whole right-away Donald Trump brain rot bullshit. Like,
I went on that site for the first time.
Stop adding people!
My dad sent me a message. He has a painting of Donald Trump in our living room, okay? And he sent me a message saying they tried to kill my Donald Trump. Also, fucks female Secret Service agents. And I'm like, bro, what do you want? You're Mexican. Like, he's not even from the black side of the family. So I was like geeked seeing that. But yeah, so Bitshoot is obviously a bad place. However, there can be an argument made that censorship takes place in a lot of different places. I'm sure you've seen Destiny just got banned from Kick, which Kick is a shithole. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep, you know, it's too early to make a ruling on Dr. Disrespect, but let's ban Destiny for doing what the other people were doing this whole time. Don't ban the sexual abusers on there, the dudes who grope women in public. But so
the guys who go on stream and say that 16-year-olds are.
Oh my god, they did ban one of those guys, but they still have fan bases. But my main point with that was there's a guilt by association fallacy, where obviously you can't just discount somebody's points because they're associated with somebody.
So that was something that I think probably, in fairness, I probably didn't make it clear enough in the video. But the whole thing there that I was setting up there was as a rhetorical device. That's why I put it under the umbrella of the whole segment being association, because the entire thesis statement of that was like as a rhetorical device to Reuben Sim, not you know, it was me being like, okay, that's why I started the section by setting up where he has used that and then going, okay, well,
and then flipping it on its head against him.
Exactly.
But couldn't it be argued that could possibly undermine your argument, especially to people less versed in like the debate bro tactics, where
I agree there. It could definitely be for people that are like outside of that it, you know, will watch that linearly and then be like, hold on, wait a minute, just a second ago you said that this was bad, and then, you know, like so I agree. I agree there.
Okay, and a lot of the things that are being brought up with him being like, okay, you made a crazy assertion at one point, I'm gonna try to see if I can remember it, where he said that Roblox is run by Jews who get off on child exploitation, that want their shekels, whatnot. I'm not trying to pull that he was invoking 2013 ass humor, but when you dissected it using the 3 different clips, him in voice call, him in one of his Roblox watch videos, and him somewhere else, it kind of, I guess, undermines the argument, because when he was doing the it's, you know, they're doing this because they want to exploit kids, that's how you put it. And then when he went on, he brought up cases of like actual Roblox admins either turning a blind eye or outwardly like partaking in, you know, those non-productive behaviors. So I don't know if that was him saying all Roblox staff are doing this for that reason, whatever. Obviously him, you know, invoking the anti-Semitic language wasn't good, but also...
Yeah, that was my main, like, gripe there with that, with the fact that he was, like, putting that shit in his videos, like, across multiple of his videos, you could see, like, just that reoccurring.
Something I have a lot of personal experience with is the doxing and the swatting. I'm a victim, as he's put it, the worst doxing and swatting campaign he's seen in his life, I've been the victim of. It's gone on for the better part of 10 years.
Yeah, I think I know the tail end of it because I've seen I've seen some of your posts about it. I think I know some bit of it.
Yeah, so there's some crazies out there. Won't lay all in on the lore because it's forever. But basically, I know what it's like. I empathize with you, and I literally went onto their stage server because people were talking shit about your appearance and oh, he's such a soy boy, blah blah blah. You're soy pocket watching another grown ass man, bro. Like hop off his dick. I don't care. Okay, you need to focus on the content of people's character and what the fuck they're saying.
Exactly.
You know? But my main gripe with how you approach that situation, and I don't think you'll change my mind about this. When you told Kiwi Farms and all of them and all the image board nerds to bring it on, I think that was probably the dumbest thing you possibly could have done. Is poking the bear. Like, don't give them validation if they dox. You put they dox.
I agree. Yeah, no, I agree there. The thing is that I like this. It was the main thing for me was going back through those logs there and seeing how many people had probably had to make that same decision right there. Like seeing his posts and his fans' posts on the farms and like deciding like, okay, am I gonna like make a big stink about this, or am I just gonna like shut up and just kind of take it, and then another day goes by where then that happens again.
You have the platform to stand out against it. Yes, you do. But there's a difference between logically bringing up like, like, hey, not gonna say where, how, but here's like some brief examples of how they're doxing and swatting. They're fucking unhinged. You can never rationalize doing that over the internet.
Yeah.
There's a difference between that and, hey, you guys hit the wrong address, dumbasses. Like, come at me here. I was like, that's insane. That's.
So that one again. That one is true. I mean, I do exude like a little bit of like bravado in those like instances.
Yes.
Because, but also that was the reason I made that distinction specifically was because that had never happened before, and that tied them to a specific. Then I knew like who had said that pretty much. Like when they said that, because that was the same address that they had put on a fake. Like a false dox of me, so then I was like, okay, boom, immediately. Then I could tie those two together because that was within like 3 days of each other.
Okay, so knowing Reuben Sim, I've known him for years. I'm the person that kind of went in and did the investigation on who to trust way back when.
Yeah, and
so that's kind of how not really how we kicked it off, but how he let me in on his endeavors to rid Roblox of all the weirdness. And I think it's a good thing. There's a lot of weird stuff caught up. Like, oh, somebody uploaded Roblox boobs, not actual like sexualized boobs, like female body shape onto the site, and people start spam pinging, flaming me, whatever. They're all gonna wave on the side of absolute like Vaticanism in terms of moderation. I can see that. But they're having known him and having seen the things that he takes seriously and having seen his approach to a lot of this stuff, I genuinely don't believe that he is this racist, transphobic, sexist person that he's being portrayed to be. You may hold that belief, but just my own interactions with him.
That's valid given your experience. I wouldn't want to discount that.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. And like given his actions, I would literally sum that up to being an edgy fuck online, which I think everybody's done their fair share of. Yeah. He may still be doing it, but like I tweet out edgy shit all the time. Granted, not targeted towards certain groups of people, but maybe.
No, I know what you mean. I get what you're saying.
But yeah, those things. Okay, so what are your main contentions with him right now? Because I don't think that he outwardly endorsed any of the doxing, any of the swatting. He made the bingo card. He's definitely. But I'm trying to find what the contention is. So maybe I could be like your anger translator to him, because I know he's not above talking to you and trying to hash this shit out.
I just see. So the initial video that I was gonna make here, and I was communicating with him like the whole time during this, telling him that I was doing this. The initial video that I was making was a video that I like emphasized multiple times. Like, I don't want to have to do this. Like, I don't want to have to make this video. You know, yada yada yada. And it was directed at the Mods for Dummies guys who had made this little shit piece on me, just with I mean, I could go down a laundry list of all the like lies and things that they said in there, and I communicate. And the thing about it was that I had communicated with the guy who made the video, and he said that he would take it down, and then went back on it like just hours later and was like, "No, I'm not gonna take it down."
They brought that up. Reuben said it was bribing. You say he promised it and then went back on his word. I talked to the guy directly. He said, you know, it's my video. I can do what I want. Can you see and empathize with Reuben's audience when they view that as bribing, when he doesn't want to, and you're like, you know what, you know, sunk cost, just take the $100 and just let's get rid of it. Could you see how they could view that as bribing?
I can see how they would, but also that was a part of the conversation where the reason that was like, that I specifically said that was because he said that he wanted to get a new microphone so that he could make more videos with it. And that's also why I said I would like, you know, make something with him so that it would help and boost like his channel more, so that it would make up for that, because I empathized with that, and we had a good conversation, and I felt like we had come to a genuine understanding by the end of it, and I was just really disheartened when he then like went back on it, because we had put together like a full agreement that would have ended the drama completely.
Well, I can tell you right now, the guy responsible for the video definitely seems very adversarial towards you right this second. So that's just his feelings on it. That's fine. Another big contention that they have, I'm just reasonable person bringing up their issues, so hopefully you can address them. So another contention that they have is that Tyler has, and I don't agree with people saying, well, making NSFW isn't a valid coping mechanism. Like, nobody fucking, psychology is still an emergent field. Nobody knows what's right, okay? We have a general idea, but if making NSFW art fucking helps you, then go out and do it. That's my opinion. Most of Reuben's fans won't share that opinion. However, Tyler's proximity to you, being a Roblox creator, and the chance that she could eventually go out and delve into Roblox content, it worries people because that could serve as a gateway. More specifically, you know,
so,
I like
I will. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So I will touch on that. So she's been inactive on that NSFW account for like over a year at this point. And she hasn't used it since then. And it was actually 2 years ago that it was like officially made private, and then she just started dwindling out on posting, and then as of about a year ago, then she officially just stopped like altogether, removed all the followers on it, yada yada yada. So that's been over for a long time, and that's why in the video as well I tried to illustrate the like path that led her there, because I feel like it's an important, you know, I feel like it's an important thing to kind of point out how that was behavior that she was like groomed into by other people.
Did you see Turkey Tom mentioned under your tweet that you should just make like a really short, just address all of his points directly and just kind of dispel any notions of anything else? Because talking to you, I'm getting a way different perception than when I saw your video. Way different.
Yeah, I mean, so that's what I also did try to do with the video that I uploaded today. I just went through his and see, the thing is that I had to like, man, I had to edit shit like last minute. He kept going on there and like, you know, lying and like posting out of context screenshots and shit, so I had to keep writing shit in and like panning out the runtime more. So that's the other thing about it.
I understand that. There's There's the classic thing he made when he was, I don't know how fucking old. He's like 2 years older than me, I think. I don't know actually. But there's when he made that. So he made that shitty MS Paint drawing of the person who also made NSFW of people without their consent. After she scammed him, he was a minor. Would you agree with the characterization that what he drew is torture porn, or would you say that he made an MS Paint drawing in 30 seconds to imitate what she does to other people?
See, like,
because people bring that up constantly of, oh, Reuben, the guy who drew torture porn of a 16-year-old, and I'm like, oh shit, this must be bad. And I look, and it's a crude.
It looks really bad.
Well, it is really bad because he took like 10 seconds making it on MS Paint, and just this characterization. Once again, I see.
Well, not the art itself, as in like.
I feel like it can be both, though. I feel like it can be both. Like shitty. I feel like it could just be shittily drawn torture porn of an 11-year-old.
Okay, so here's the thing. So if somebody were to draw stick figures of you right now in like an inappropriate or compromising position,
It was a little more
would you
than stick
consider
figures.
that?
It was a little more
It was
than-
block.
yeah.
It was block figures, but you could probably recreate that.
And there were
You're
like fluids dripping and like.
Yeah,
shit
but
like
you
that.
could probably
That
recreate
was
that
so
within
gross.
20 seconds, probably, if I had to guess. It wasn't like characterizing that something he did as a minor to another minor who did the same thing to other people, to get back at her. I understand it was crude, but also
that's specifically why in my that's why I specifically brought up in the video. Like I do believe in redemption, let's say, like over a period of time. Even though like he did go back like memories and then look back as a 19-year-old and then say 2013 was a good year. I still believe at that point you can still I mean that was a while ago. That was like
that argument could be made, but do you think at all that he's trying to be a provocateur and meme about a situation that a lot of people, because like there's two totally wildly different perceptions of that situation where one side thinks he made a shitty MS Paint drawing of somebody that a majority of people wouldn't view sexually. It's the internet, of course. There's Rule 34. People view everything sexually. You can't even draw a spoon without having people redraw it. And then there's a group of people that are like, he drew graphic torture porn of a helpless child who did nothing about it. Like, it seems that I think the truth lies somewhere in that middle ground, and spreading that perception that it's on the far right, I guess, the right end of he's drawing gruesome torture porn of somebody is probably adding fuel to the fire. It comes across as a little bad faith because I don't think he, as a 14, 15, maybe he was 16, it's not that deep to me.
He was 16.
Okay, 16. And how old was she?
12.
11.
12. Okay, 11, 12.
11? That's.
I don't know.
I know.
Pretty
I know
sure it
her
was
as
11.
12.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is one of the two.
But having seen the drawing, like obviously if somebody posted that in my server, I'd be like, that's fucking weird, you're banned. But that's just a kid being stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like
well, so
in my
no, and
opinion-
that's like specifically what I said as well in the thing. That's why I never brought it up in like the whole like Reuben video. The only time I actually did bring it up was to point out instances where I have also done shit as a stupid kid at the same age, and show how like those things are, like maybe let's just like in the same thing with this whole shit with like Tyler in this group chat is like we're talking about shit that happened like 2 years ago. Tyler was
at 16, but then he like somehow like digged up my, oh my god, this is so fucking embarrassing. The Rick and Morty, oh my goodness, at 16 when I was like 15.
Oh yeah, he has multiple things that he posted
Oh my
on
God.
his Twitter of stuff that
Dude.
Tyler did when she was a minor, and
I can't
he should
express
know
my-
that because it has the dates on it. It has the dates on it.
And
So I can talk to him about that. I think his problem, his number one fear, and part of me thinks it's irrational, but then he'll like link me like a 1 trillion page document on all these instances of these things happening, are kind of like normalizing behaviors that he views in his head to be degenerate or counterproductive to society or NSFW. That's partially like his really big issue with furries. And you did go over the statistics in your video, which I appreciated. I will say I think you kind of glossed over the statistical anomaly, but I'm not anti-furry at all. I really don't care. But like that's part of his big issue with furries is as a community it seems like they're a lot more forgiving and welcoming of those behaviors, like inappropriate things.
they are.
Yeah,
I
and a lot of
agree.
the people they choose to be like the person like I'll speak on behalf of furries. Oh, okay, cool. Like let's see what you put. Oh, that's an animal. That's not even like there's no anthropomorphic characteristics. That's just a straight up dog. So there's a lot of instances of that. That's why he is somewhat considered irrational, but that's why he's so very against furries. And I feel like you either misunderstood or misportrayed his argument in your video when you're talking about, well, it was a tiny sample size. It's a large group of, America that is furries. I don't inherently agree that his point was all furries are evil and deserve to be burnt at the stake. He makes a lot of memes about it and whatnot, but he has furry patrons, he has furry friends, so I think he's a bad furry hater, if that's the case. But I genuinely believe that his issue with furries is not the fact that they dress up and choose to express themselves like that with personas. His issue is how acting they are to degenerate behaviors. I think, as a community, not as individual furries, obviously.
Every community has its like really
Yeah,
bad
but
parts
when
and,
there's
like,
statistical
Well, yeah.
anomalies. Like the fire alarm community, I don't think has the same issue as the furry community. You know?
Well,
It's
yeah,
it's
certain
a big
communities
deal.
are like worse than others because it's more popular than others.
Yes,
Well,
and there's.
yeah.
I want to go down this rabbit hole because it's insanity. There's probably people better
understand.
I just
qualified
want
to
to say,
speak on.
Ruben just posted on. Well, at least I only know
Let
this because
me-
I'm seeing my replies here. Ruben posted as of, I don't know how. I think this is probably like 20 minutes ago. An image from Soyjack Party, implying that Tyler is grooming and preying on me.
Okay, so
He also says I'm gooning to like him.
the
him as a
perception that
person.
exists within his community, or at least the upper echelons, I don't really like talk with a lot of like the average user, but a lot of the mods and the other people are in belief that Tyler is the reason that you are defending this, and if there's ever a
so
breakup, you might
that was
flip.
something that, and I really hate that notion. I really hate that notion because this is like, I think it's also like a level of like misogyny as well here by thinking that like I can't be, I can't like truly believe like the stuff that I believe. No, it has to be because my girlfriend is like controlling me or whatever, like whatnot. I think that's shitty. I don't think that's a.
Oh my
that's a
god,
really
can you
shitty
please
notion.
mention that the first video, okay, the video before this, the Reuben video, I told Tristan specifically to not post this. And I multiple times told him not to. I don't think it was a good idea. He
not to post.
does everything he wants. Like I never control him ever.
That's fine. So I think something you could do to probably not fire extinguish, but maybe hawk Tua on the flames. Okay, at least try something. Is that's such a Facebook fucking coworker meme. I'm so sick of it. God. Anyways, I don't know why I said that. Basically, just maybe a concession of some sort. Just like, hey guys, check it out. Tyler did dumb shit when she was younger. Really dumb shit. Shit that was obviously inappropriate. Shit that she's obviously learned and grown from. I don't endorse it. I don't want to pretend that it didn't happen. It's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
And, but
that's what we were talking with the other guy as well, just before before you got
okay. And on the same note, you could just be like, hey, also, doxing, swatting, death threats, all of that is very wrong. I genuinely believe that you and Reuben aren't as different as you think.
Oh, I don't think so either. I don't think so. I was actually kind of surprised when I was researching in for the full 1 hour one that I dropped. I was surprised at the amount of similarities and things. It's just interesting. Looking into him as a younger person there's actually a lot more inherent similarities than. But,
they're 100%. And so there's yes, so there's obviously inappropriate behavior from a younger Tyler. There's no denying that, okay? Obviously there's inappropriate behavior from a younger Reuben. I think the best thing to do is just be like, hey, going forward, we're taking a hard stance against, sexualization of us or of, just anything around kids, okay? Anything NSFW around kids, which obviously your server doesn't allow in the first place, but just reiterate that. And I definitely do want to have a sit down with him about his involvement in some of these image boards, because I did see he doesn't want you getting doxxed, and I understand you have the impression that he got the ball rolling, but that's mainly just because you have a really big platform, and gone fishing isn't the issue. Okay, imagine Who to Trust was still around. Gone fishing's not the issue. The fact that Gone Fishing's girlfriend is big into the furry fandom, the same fandom that could drive people into joining the Red Circus. Who to Trust is. That's the problem, kind of the gateway effect. This isn't to say that you can't have your own hobbies, or if those hobbies happen to have some bad people in them. Yeah, that's not really.
No, I
the
agree.
issue.
I agree. Yeah.
But what are as of right this second, if you could tell him anything, what would you want to say to him? Because I'm gonna tell him everything I said.
Imagine he just fucking starts cussing at me.
No, I'm not like that. I'm not gonna be like that.
No, okay. So what in the world would it take? What would he have to do to drop the beef?
Man, I just want to say I wish as well that he hadn't blocked me before going, because he saw I was typing. He saw I was typing last I think it was Saturday. He saw I was typing for at least an hour. I was typing.
You gotta shorten. Hey man, you gotta shorten your messages, because
but that's fair. But I was
ChatGPT.
I was typing all this shit, and he just went on, just blocked me, and then went on Twitter and just said X, Y, or Z. And I think it probably could have been solved there instead of like, because even if it gets to a point where it's like, okay, you know, like, because I agreed with him, I think it was like I can reread like the message that I was like drafting sending to him, but it said like, I think that behavior was irresponsible, and I don't agree with it, but yeah. And I think we probably could have like ended it there, and instead of having like a barrage of like 24 tweets, you know, being thrown at us all over the past week saying like X, Y, and Z about us. So I didn't want to have to make the damn video. I just wanted to like have to, you know, I just wanted to move past it, and it was really the escalation happened when he went on Twitter last Saturday and started saying
accusations.
Started saying that Tyler's a blatant pedophile, and
So
I was like, okay, I can't just like let that.
What if
sit.
you just quote tweet with, "Hey, she posted stupid shit. She's the same person she was before. She's obviously not proud of it," and just that, because like a video now is gonna be viewed. Well, not gonna be viewed. It is a massive escalation, and obviously, you know, I don't think animosity from either community is what you want. But what dissuaded you from just making a quote of like, "Hey, real quick, no block of text or anything, just, you know, this is true. It did happen, but it's shitty, and we all think it's shitty, and we're not the same people we were before." And just like that, you know, I feel like that could have probably accomplished the intent.
That's what I was saying earlier. That would have been a more like.
Well, I don't think there was a dissuading him there, because he kept going. I mean, even when
that was like really out of context, and even if I did say, was right, that would be lying, because there's a lot of things that he didn't like.
Also, I couldn't even quote tweet him because he blocked me.
He's blocked. So
Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna follow your Twitter to see if there's any big developments, because I'm not on. Okay, yeah, I do.
I haven't like I don't tweet much. I don't go on like Twitter much to post shit. I because that shit is just.
Twitter's brain rot. Don't get me wrong, but it's also a valuable place to.
For sure. No, I go on there to get like to scroll through my home and just see what people are saying. I like tweets all the time on there, but I just don't. I don't tweet as much on there because I think it's just. I don't know.
Okay.
I've been. I mean, my mental health has gotten better since I stopped tweeting as much. So.
Yeah, I understand that completely. And Twitter can be a cesspit. Trust me. I was trending in the U.S. like 6 months ago because somebody threatened to air out everybody at RDC, and they put my name in the manifesto.
Right.
Super cool.
Right.
Yeah,
I remember
cool
that.
Yeah. And then they called me a Nazi when I proudly enlisted to serve in the unit that was the best at killing Nazis. I'm not a big Nazi fan, you know. I think a big part of this, just a lot of this seems like misunderstandings and miscommunications, but like
I think a certain amount of that is true.
And there certainly is like fundamental disagreements I see too. But this is a perfect case of Twitter finger turning into trigger fingers, because now both audiences are completely at odds with each other. And I'm not joking when I say I stayed up late, watching your video for 3 hours. There's a lot that I disagreed with. But you're coming from a place that you believe, but I will do my best to reach out to Reuben and make an olive branch of some sort. Okay, I don't agree with everything he does. I don't agree with everything you do.
Of course,
like
it's just the nature of. I mean, it's just the nature of.
I'm aware of the impression that your audience has with me too. I'm not really at all upset about it, because obviously I'm kind of on the Reuben team, if you will. I don't know if you'll find anybody. Don't worry about it. I don't know if you'll find anybody that's as charitable as me, but this is mainly because of interactions between audiences, not really between the creators, I think. But I will. Shit, I'll see if I can get him online right now, as a matter of fact. Here, he is online. Mother bitch, why are they not? Okay, at Reuben.
We can get him in here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that earlier. I was like, if there's anything you wanted to say, but I didn't want to push any buttons.
No, that's fine.
You guys knew what you wanted to say.
I'd have to lift the things that we had, because when he joined my server last year, we had it as a joke. We like fucking gave him like specific roles so that he can't see anything.
Getting the fucking flames. Okay, and by the way, just for the people listening, okay, it was in fact an NSFW GIF, but it was sent by a Tyler that is not the same Tyler as she is today. So everybody's saying it was cropped, blah blah blah. No, it's NSFW, but it was also stupid, and I think everybody here would agree as much. But that's really it. It's scary seeing all the chat boards and the forums go on these.
Yeah,
fucking
all of them
crusades.
going to work over that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
When there's there are so many more worthy targets.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
so here's another thing. So you had a categorization of Kiwi farms as like only. Okay, so think about what Ben does. Like in your own words, how would you best summarize Reuben Sims' channel post Roblox ban? How would you summarize that?
I mean, I think I guess targeting predators and other just
Okay.
major problems on Roblox.
And
so I think I see what you're gonna say with the
Yeah.
thing. So I definitely see that. And if it was just used as as an engine to go after bad people in those instances, no problem with it. That'd be fantastic. The problem is that isn't the only ways that he is used.
Yeah, I saw he did the drink emoji to something.
Yeah, and he's fed multiple posts like that, just saying just bad shit about multiple people. And I don't think that shit's okay.
Okay, he's gonna be okay. So can you unban him? And
he's banned. Oh shit! What the fuck?
Apparently, he is. And then invite people. Do you have a vanity?
It says no. It says he isn't banned.
Okay. Is it discord.gg/fishing or gone or fishing?
It's discord.gg/fishing.
Okay. Discord.gg. How many fishermen do you have joined?
What?
Huh?
How many? Is it fishing with a Q or a G?
I see what you're saying. Oh, it's with a Q. It's with a Q. It's with a Q.
Okay. That's why I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, no. We didn't just get discord.gg/fishing.
Okay, when he's on the stage, I would like to be anger translator / mediator because I might be a bit more.
If he's gonna yell and stuff, I don't want to be in here.
Join the stage. Okay, so I'm just gonna preface it once he joins the stage. Okay, you can correct me if I'm wrong about anything. Watch me switch up and just be like, yeah, he fucking admitted it. He's out for the kids. I'm in, bro. It's over. Yeah. So once he joins the stage, I'm waiting for him to tell me. He's on the stage. Okay. So you can.
Wait,
his name is Reuben with a K. K is in kilo. Okay. Once he's up.
I think you gotta actually set. Wait, hold on here. Let me see. Let's show requests. You gotta make a request. Invite to speak.
Raise your hand, Reuben.
Raise your hand.
Or I can invite. There we go. Oh.
Wait. Oh, that works too.
There we go.
Okay. And there should be a prompt to accept. Okay, cool. So,
Mike,
howdy, do you hear us?
On? Yeah,
I
hear
you.
Yeah,
okay,
you're
so
good.
I didn't see all of his video, but I watched his last one, kind of rallying his fans against you, or at least trying to invoke a lot of debate bro stuff to undermine your arguments. I brought up my contentions I had with a lot of that stuff to include the group chat that I'm in right this second that had NSFW. There's this big perception in his community that there is no NSFW, but Fishing admits outwardly, it was as NSFW.
Oh yeah, and I said as much. I said as much in the video as well. Yeah.
And can you stop calling it a sans twerking GIF?
Yeah,
it's very clearly porn. It's like Rule 34.
That's fair. The only reason I called it that is because I knew about that joke when it was circulating. So in the context that I saw it in, I never saw the full.
And,
so
it's not on tenor either because you can't have porn.
Yeah,
on
it's
tenor.
a media.
Like, she saved that. And
I wasn't saying
posted it
that.
in the
I
group
wasn't saying that one specifically was on tenor. I was just saying that the
and there
joke
was other
circulating
stuff
via tenor.
There was Zoo Rule 34.
So also discuss the context of that one. So that one as well as one of the other. I mean, Tyler, you could say it if you.
Oh, okay. So that was just me venting about something
about being called a zoophile for liking that. Yeah, and I posted that context, and I still don't think that's okay. But there was other stuff too.
I'm
like
not
you
saying
posted
it's okay.
a
I'm
link.
just like, yeah.
You posted a link
we're not saying that any of this shit was.
I'm not trying to
Yeah, well, let me finish here because this part is kind of important. You posted a link to a gore website, and I visited the front page of that website, and there's videos of fisting and shit like that.
So I wanted to clarify to mediate. Okay, so I brought up all of these things and how they're bad. Obviously, they want to distance themselves from this completely. They want to take a hard stance in their community against all forms of degeneracy and any type of NSFW that involves minors, even given past track records.
That's very noble.
It is, and it's a question of will it be followed through. But
well, we also that was a part of the thing that I also announced in the announcement video from like a week ago at this point, that I was like cracking down on that we were gonna, even though because this was a part of the thing that me and Jamal had initially put forward.
It go on for over a year.
Well,
of people drawing me as a furry femboy.
I also didn't like, this is stuff that I don't moderate my own server, so like
that's a serious problem. If people
I agree. I agree with you. No, and that's why we're not doing it anymore.
How would you feel about having a neutral third party have like a red phone to you or to a mod?
So that's what I said. That's what I think. I'm pretty sure I said that in the announcement as well. Is that like if like I think it was in the message that I was either drafting or that I sent to Reuben, that I said something. I was gonna say something like next time if there's something like that, then just let me know. Like we'll just
I would that person literally more than happy.
Before we do that, another thing that I want to address, because you said that I broke our agreement of the ceasefire agreement.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember me talking to you about this.
I do.
But I think you broke the ceasefire agreement when you insinuated that I was a pedophile in that series of videos you posted on Twitter. Do you want me to read you the message that you sent?
So okay, yeah, no, and that's why. Well, that's why I took that one down, because that was.
You told me that you were gonna bring up stuff prior to our conversation, and instead you clipped part of the conversation to insinuate that I was a pedophile. Like, that's not you breaking the agreement we had.
I mean, I guess it is.
Then why did you say in the video that I broke the agreement and that I was the first one to start talking shit?
Fucking like because I brought
because you're fucking retarded.
hold on. This is
if you said that, I would accept that answer.
This is did you do a retarded thing by breaking an agreement? Like, I don't want this to be.
Okay, so let's just go here. So Reuben made a tweet accusing my girlfriend of sexual harassment. That clip was used to counter that tweet accusing my girlfriend of sexual harassment.
So
I falsely said in that video, let me finish please. I falsely said in that video that Tyler was 17. She was not 17. That was an honest belief that I had, given the overwhelming amount of art that was surfaced from that account is from when she was 17. So I was wrong, and I took it down.
In hindsight, could you have like quote tweeted with just like a message from Tyler being like, "Hey, what I did was fucking stupid. I'm over that shit. If you think it's okay, then you should be out of this community."
So he did that, but the way he did it was that Reuben didn't sexually harass my 17-year-old girlfriend. He sexually harassed my 18-year-old girlfriend. That's the way that he phased it.
And that's faith. If that is the case, that would be. I think we can agree that nobody wants things to keep escalating nonetheless.
Sure.
And it wouldn't be fair.
The crazy thing is, he said this after I had made a tweet telling people not to spam his replies, not to spam his YouTube comments. Yeah. And I was really trying to let it die. And then he had to come out and post that.
I'm of the genuine belief.
Again, the reason that I posted that is specifically because people were like saying all this, like, you're a liar, you did this, that,
what does that have to do? What does that have to do with that?
What do you mean?
How does that justify you saying that I'm sexually harassing your girlfriend? People
because
pointing
that was
out
an incredibly disgusting comment that you made. I mean, that was not okay. The shit you said was not okay.
It was a disgusting thing of her to do. To draw Five Nights at Freddy's porn. She drew Roblox porn too, by the way. I don't know if you've seen that. I think I brought that up to you. And she was an adult when she did that.
Okay, I don't think that's. I don't think that makes that what you said okay. I think what you said was still disgusting.
So, what's happening? Okay,
that's fair.
I think
you can think that what I said was disgusting.
Both parties are in a position.
I agree. It was disgusting.
Yeah, both.
That was kind of the point.
Are in a position where they feel as though the other party initiated it. In fishing, you might have broken the ceasefire. I think you did.
Does he really think I initiated it? Does he really think that I'm the one that broke our agreement? Do you really believe that?
People?
I can understand. No, I mean, I can understand what you're saying. I can understand what you're saying. At the same time,
it's not just that you understand. It's that I'm right. Because you told me that all you were going to do is clear up misinformation that was made prior to our conversation. And you said twice, you said prior to our conversation, and you left up the other tweets that had clips of me arguing with you.
you were accusing my girlfriend of sexual harassment prior to the conversation.
And so you said that you were gonna post stuff prior to the conversation. You didn't say that you were gonna clip things that I said to make me look like a bad guy.
Yeah, so and the insinuation.
So you keep saying like, oh, I could see how you would think that, but that's the way it is. I had an agreement with you. I told you that if you violated your end, then I would continue to talk about you and your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll say this much. Like, assuming you did break the ceasefire, which it sounds to me like you did, what spurred you was people bringing stuff up to your attention that had either previously been leaked or, were coming from Ben's community. Obviously, I think we can come to consensus that, it was wrong to break it, like, at that point, okay? And the back and forth thing, we can probably go back to the beginning of time to who started it, and it might have, it very well might have been you. But the most productive thing and beneficial thing to do for this community would be for, fish.
No, I'm not. Look, I'm not gonna die on this hill. Like I'm not gonna die on this fucking hill. Okay. Like I don't. If like I don't care. You could say I broke the ceasefire agreement. I'll say okay, sure. I broke the ceasefire agreement. Yeah. I don't think that like justifies then going on and saying X, Y, and Z, just lying and posting out of context screenshots.
What is X, Y, and Z, and what did I lie about?
Okay, the tweets that you made in the past week are just riddled with like a bunch of lies. You posted shit saying that and this isn't even a matter of opinion. What? You just posted shit that's like factually wrong.
Okay, so
I wrote
like what?
Let me finish. You posted
Give me an example, dude.
You keep cutting me off. You posted a love letter saying that I wrote it. I did not write that. That was Tyler writing to me. You posted fucking shit in like the past you posted shit today. This just like horribly out of context.
What?
Okay. I'm not gonna.
Okay, hold on. So
you also posted Floyd thing, laughing at that. In fact, that fucking thing that Tyler was posting was Tyler showing someone else why they shouldn't follow that artist. Posted that, and then the context was neutered from it completely to make it look like Tyler was posting a fucking George Floyd.
You want me to delete the George Floyd tweet?
I want you to just shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, there's a lot to talk about here between the Gore website and the zoophilia and
let's try to go point for point and just hash out every other thing. So we're not gish-galloping and covering every single topic because things will quickly escalate. So number one, put this in the response video. It's the screenshot. If you have his Twitter up, they do get punished. Of course they don't. It'll look sus, but legit. I swear on my life, the amount of zoo stuff I've seen is in-fucking-sane, bruh. Now, from a neutral third party, this can be viewed in one of two ways. Either one, I consume a lot of zoo content, or two, I've seen a lot of bullshit from this community. Which of those things do you think it was fishing? The second one. Okay.
It's the second one.
I mean,
cool. Now, but to say that Ben would be lying when he posted that, and there's definitely the possibility of, if you're a furry and if you draw NSFW, that a reasonable person could assume that it could have been the first one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it could. There's okay.
That's actually what I assumed. And can I explain the process that led to me posting this? So, I was invited to a group chat that all of these minors were in with Tyler, and they kicked her out so she couldn't delete her old messages. And there were like tens of thousands of messages that she had with these kids. And what they were doing was they were pinning messages that they thought were inappropriate. And so all I was doing was going through and looking at all the pinned stuff. And the stuff that I thought was especially heinous, I posted on Twitter. And there was a lot. Okay, if I were to scroll through these messages, you would see like dozens.
Oh, the stuff. What of the guy who? I never said that you worked with him directly, by the way. But you did get. I can tell from the stuff that you posted that you did get a fair amount of the shit from him. Cholo.
Okay, Cholo is not in any of the group chats that I'm in. Literally, the first time I heard that name was when I watched your video.
So, but okay, again, that's why I said I'm not accusing you of working directly with him, but you did.
Well, you did in your video.
From him. You did get shit from him. You did.
I think everything that I posted, I screenshotted myself from these group chats.
But I'm saying you got like the love letter and shit that you posted and all
so Tyler posted that herself in this group chat. And I can pull that up for you if you want.
Okay, so one point at a time. So Reuben had the reasonable assumption, granted that the bridge was burned, communication, he felt as though there was no point because he broke a ceasefire. He saw this long string of text. He was like, hey, this was probably sent by phishing. He's just being wild, unhinged, internet behavior. Obviously, that was a misunderstanding. I don't think that he knowingly posted that.
I'm not going to read all of that.
Nobody wants you to. You're okay. That's a long.
I thought that was a stupid point where you're like, how did you not read 2 paragraphs to get to the point where you could tell it was sent by Tyler?
But to settle the verdict on the July 16th.
In reference to what?
The really long message.
The big love letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To settle the point on the July 16th tweet of I swear on my life, the amount of Zoo stuff I've seen, we can agree that a reasonable person that is poised against the community that has this perception of Tyler would assume, and not rightfully so, we know now, but would assume that I've been exposed to a lot of stuff because I consume, as opposed to I've seen a lot of bullshit because I'm around it. So that is a misconception that we have just broken. Okay.
I can delete those tweets if they want me to.
The one with the
I'll just delete them right now.
Yeah, the one with the George Floyd one. We have the context for that. This is bullshit. Don't fucking When I saw that message, I was like, holy, how are you gonna fucking post that? But I see because nobody had that context. Okay. The thing about bribing. That's the next.
That's what I said. I said in the video as well. That was mainly on. That one was mainly on the guys for.
And so there still exists the perception within the community, and just from a layman's view, that could be considered a bribe. I understand you were trying to give him a sunk cost, and that you were trying to help him with his microphone.
That is a bribe. Even if it's a sunk cost, he's offering him $100 to take down his video.
So that wasn't $100 for him to take down his video. That was because in conversation he had said, oh, I want a new mic to get something, and we had specifically said, he was like, how much is a new mic? I was like, you could probably get one for like $100, and he was like, oh, $100? I don't have that kind of money. And I empathize with him, and that's the same reason that I said that I would give him exposures, because I empathize with him, and I thought he was like a chill dude, and I had a good conversation with him.
Yeah.
Let me read the message so everyone can hear.
Sure, go ahead. I'll read it for you right now. I can dig it up myself.
Go ahead. Go, please.
I'll make you one final offer before I go through with this. To make up for the loss of a video, I can PayPal you $100 so you can buy a microphone
to pursue the kind of videos you want to make. I'd also be down to collaborate on something to help get more traction for you on your channel if you want. Take it or leave it. I just want this shit to be over. Making a whole video takes a lot when you could just take down what you said in the first place and save all of us so much time and effort.
Right. You said, I'll make you one final offer. To make up for the loss of the video, I could PayPal you $100. That's not a bribe. That's not you offering him money to take down his video.
It was offering him money to get him a fucking mic.
Okay, but in
exchange for him taking down his video, it doesn't matter what he uses the money for.
You probably didn't think too deep into the message while you're writing it, but in hindsight, could you see how this could be
I can see it, but again, he said that he would take the damn thing
That's
down
what it is.
So, I mean...
You said you'll make him one final offer.
He said he would take it down.
That's
he said he
the
would
offer.
take it down.
Why would you offer him money if you think he's already going to take it down?
Because he was like on the because he was on the edge of it because he
was on the edge. So you tried to push him over the edge by offering him $100.
No, by giving him the one thing that I knew he was
because
losing.
He told you that he was struggling financially and that he couldn't afford a microphone. So you wave $100 bill in front of his face.
You're making
it
sound more malicious than it actually is when it was me fucking like that's not okay.
So but you understand how that is the perception. That may not have been your intent, but the way it was put out, that's the perception that exists. That's how the other guy took it.
I think any reasonable person would see it as a bribe.
Yeah, that's entirely fair.
If you neuter the context of all, like the entire conversation that I had with him, then sure, yeah.
The context that phishing is invoking is prior to. It seemed like they had reached an agreement that
we had. I mean, not even we seemed. We had.
Yeah. So an agreement.
We had straight up reached an agreement.
Was reached. That's the context. Now, if that affects it being a bribe or not, we're gonna have to dig into this a lot. But you could see how that, like, the dude, money is obviously something that can motivate him not having a lot of money. This is something he's passionate about. You could see how
I just empathize with the guy. I just empathize with the dude.
When you have
from a place of love is what you're saying.
when you have
I mean, I have the whole thing. Like, I have the whole conversation with him. We were friendly by the end, and we were friendly. And he was asking me for like tips on like, you know, video making, and asking me just about what I do and stuff, and saying that he was interested. And he said that we're like, you know, we're not so different, and I agreed. And it was like it was from a place of genuine companionship, because I felt like I was like, you know, like I understand what it feels like to like what that amount of like views and action could mean to someone at that level.
At any point, did he offer to take his video down in exchange for you taking your video down?
No, that was not a part of the agreement. And actually, when we started the conversation, he actually specifically said, we're not talking about the Reuben stuff because you guys have already settled that, and I agreed to it.
He never said, if you take down your video, I'll take down mine. He never said that.
He said that afterwards. He said that after our conversation.
So he did tell you. And what was your response to that?
I said we already. Okay, yeah, I'll just read it.
You said no, is what you said.
Well, I said but I said that's because we already had come to an agreement, and that was not a part of it.
Okay. Just as a quick interlude, I discussed with him his original video. I don't know if it came up with you, between y'all two in your DMs, about the Bitshoot thing, the guilt by association fallacy, and how it was incorrect. Okay. You said in your own message that ignore the racist bullshit, meaning you obviously don't endorse it. Bitshoot is unhinged. You're just posting it there to keep it there because you know it won't get taken down. That is it. We came to the agreement that that's probably why.
Yeah, and I want to add for the record that the reason my videos were being taken down isn't because of any community guideline strike. It was all over copyright.
I know, it was
reasons.
copyright. I said that in the video as well. As well.
And so the reason that got lost in the translation and came across as bad faith is because his rhetorical strategy was to invoke you using these fallacies, and then him using the same fallacies against you. But that gets lost in translation due to the length of the video, so you kind of lose track, and you're like, oh shit. You know,
that was something I said about like probably 30 minutes ago. That it's like, the more people I've seen saying that like, because at first I took it as like, oh fuck it, these people are idiots. They don't understand what a rhetorical device. But I think it's also just like, you know, you can't like expect someone to watch like a full fucking, you know,
I have a very well fleshed out understanding of rhetorical devices, and it even went that you were using the same rhetorical device. So that's once again like misunderstanding shit. Okay. A majority of this seems to be misunderstandings, minus the bribe thing. That could be a fundamental disagreement. Earlier, before you got into the call, we did discuss the furry community's propensity for what we would view as degenerate actions, and how they choose the worst fucking people to speak on their behalf. Tyler agreed to it. Fishing agreed to it. They're both very uncomfortable with how the community does those things. I also brought up his proximity to an NSFW artist. By his own admission and hers, she's like moved away from that shit. I understand.
For over a year, yeah.
Yes, people may not agree that could be a coping mechanism. I don't fucking major in psychology, so I wouldn't know. But whether or not it's a valid coping mechanism, like, it's a pretty wise thing to do as a Roblox content creator to distance yourself from that. If she stopped doing it, great, cool. That's a major issue that is ticked off the list. Okay, so this is another thing I brought up, and I think you should address this directly with Ben. The contention that, and I hold this exact same contention, one of the dumbest things in the world you can do, I understand you have the platform, we discussed it earlier, is to egg on the shitty image board people who want nothing more than to see you get swatted, doxxed, and harassed for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and then put on a stake. Yeah, no, I own that to an extent.
So, knowing this much, there's a difference between if Ben makes a prodding, like, yeah guys, like, look at what this idiot said, and then you come out and say, yeah, by the way, wrong address, idiots. I'm not victim blaming, but I'm saying you do bear part of the blame for provoking people that we know to be unhinged on those image boards.
I have something to say about this. I've been swatted before. And I understand the knee-jerk reaction to go online and post about it because you want to tell people like that this horrible thing has happened to you. But I don't know if you remember the end of the swatting video. I brought up how the last thing you should ever do if you've been swatted is to post about it, because what you're basically doing is telling the swatters that they have the right address and that their actions have a serious impact on your life. And so I think that.
So yeah, and I think this is just another thing that I think just probably is like more of just a fundamental disagreement, but like from the reasons in which I've posted about it or given it like that airtime is, and I've fucking talked to the people who have swatted me. Some of them I'm like cool with and friends with now, but I don't know. I just
friends with them.
Yeah. I'm friends with them. I've talked to them. So one of them even last year actually apologized on behalf of like his like whole group who swatted me.
That's good.
Yeah, and I don't know, like
Okay, if you're a swatter,
yeah,
what would you want to see when you swat somebody? Do you want to see them just go radio silent and like, oh shit, nothing happened? Or would you want to see them go public? And like that'd be your jet fuel. That'd be like, oh shit, like we fucking got him. And he's mad and he's talking about us, but these people, if you're doing this for the swatters, okay, if you're doing this to tell them like a big fuck you and to stand up because you have the platform and you feel as though you're safe enough to say these things, sure, but you're not going to change their mind. We know that they're not the most logical of people. If you're doing it to your own audience to be like, hey, I've been through the same shit. The internet's a dangerous place. Keep your shit safe. You can deliver that message in a way that's not actively poking the bear that doesn't listen to reason. I think that's one of Reuben's main contentions. Correct me if I'm wrong, is that if you're quote unquote bringing it upon yourself, that he can't be fully blamed because sure, he could have posted something that they used as a justification, but he's not the one telling them to swat and telling the swatters like, hey, try me, like try it now. That's not a good thing in the long run. I understand where you're coming from completely, but they're dangerous people just inherently, not because they're literally dangerous, but you don't want.
No, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. So
and you have to keep in mind that the police's lives are in danger too when calls like that are made, and so are your neighbors. At any point, they could show up to the wrong address. Someone could think there's a home invasion going on.
Yeah, no. Oh, and at this point, there's enough of like, it's happened enough times that
I don't fault you for being swatted. I think you made some stupid decisions, but I'm not blaming you for any of that. I don't think I ever brought that up like that.
Yeah.
No, so I know, and I never felt that was like that's what you were saying either. I just all that shit, like all the swatting shit, it all happened so fast for me as well. In like my lifetime of being a content creator, it happened over a span of like probably just
so,
like 2 weeks. Yeah.
So to dispel another thing, okay, and this is a big thing and it's being spoken about in your chat right now, that was portrayed in your video, that me as somebody that knows Ben, I don't agree with it. I think it to be untrue because I'm a lot of these things. But just straight up here, the hot question. Reuben Sim, do you hate people that have different colored skin than you? Is yes or no? Because they seem to have this big. Okay, cool.
I don't. Did I ever call? I don't think I ever called you.
You have implied over and over again that
it was heavily.
Racist.
Yeah, so it's heavily insinuated.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. The insinuation is
heavily,
even if I didn't say it. Like, but
racist,
some of this shit,
sexist, xenophobic, transphobic. All these things are outwardly right. The same way that you say he dog whistles.
So the same way, I can't like look at like some shit that you say and just be like, God, this doesn't like it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
but there's a difference between like memeing on Twitter and just invoking common stereotypes for the lulz, and being like, I definitely hate people who change their gender. I definitely hate. Like the fact of the matter is, I think that a big part of the animosity comes from a place where, like, what if somebody just starts calling you transphobic, because you made a dank meme post to one of your friends who's trans, like, ha ha ha, look at this, and then somebody screenshots that and starts posting it everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, naturally, it would be animosity because you know who you dislike, why you dislike them, and trans people aren't under that umbrella. So him replying with animosity and amping things up. Like, if by his own admission, he does not view people of other races, other genders, other sexualities any differently, would that?
Well, I'd actually. Well, okay. Well, then I would just like to pin him down on the Reuben. What are your thoughts on trans people then?
I don't have a problem with trans people. We had a trans mod for Runker for a long time.
Yeah, he just posted a Wojak, which it's unless I literally had him in here like saying those exact words.
What's wrong with the Wojak?
That's what I'm saying. Wojaks always portray people in the worst possible. I have a Wojak for Connect Four.
I don't think I ever said anything about it. With the Wojaks.
No, you posted the Ricky Berwick retweet in your last video, where Ricky Berwick tweeted a trans Wojak. He went out and apologized. Reuben had that same picture. That's any Wojak is going to portray that group in the worst possible way.
It wasn't a Wojak.
Was it not?
It was just like a no. It was a See what it was is it was like a little like dog whistle type thing that I had seen, because I had seen multiple people using it before Reuben even posted it. But it was like a little dog whistle to be like because what Ricky initially had posted was like, this is your profile pic is like some gorgeous like trans girl. Yeah. And then what you actually look like is you're ugly because you know, and then they'll usually follow it up with like you will never be a woman or like some shit like that. You know.
Yeah, and I did bring up, you know, it 100% could be viewed as transphobic when he was invoking transphobic language, speaking to a really bad
person.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. But oftentimes in interactions with bad people, we say shit specific to that person that we wouldn't say to people that are our friends, even if those people are similar. Was it
and
right?
I've heard a lot of people say, why didn't you attack ZZ for being a pedophile? Because ZZ is proud of the fact that he's a pedophile. He likes when people call him a pedophile. It probably turns him on. I don't even believe that ZZ is trans. I think he's one of those autogynophiles who gets off and fetishizes the idea of transgenderism.
Yeah, and
it's very clear by the pictures that he was sending kids in his server.
People are bringing up the image, Goon to Furry Reuben Award, Groomed Groomer Award, I heart, the heart is trans colored, grooming minors. Putting the trans flag on that, okay, doesn't mean all transgender people are groomers. It means
what was that? Where was that?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
where was that posted?
People oftentimes use being trans or any marginalized group as a shield for the bad things that they do. I think that is the extent of the meme. Now, are people going to take that and run with it? Like, yeah, all trans people groomers. Of course. But if Reuben himself says he's not transphobic, and like y'all kind of agree on that point, I think it's safe to move on to the next shit, if you guys are both good with where that left off.
Wait, I'm just curious, where, like, multiple people are mentioning it with this. Where does this image come from?
He posted that.
Reuben, you posted that?
Party thread,
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Twitter too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, that's not him saying I hate trans people. It's just him saying I don't like dissecting memes. It has the trans.
But I mean, if you say I trans heart grooming minors, it's like, you know.
Yeah, it can be viewed that way. That's valid. But
I thought the way that they drew Tyler is funny.
Yeah, I mean that's
the image.
I see funny meme, monkey brain go burr post. Basically, like it's not coming from a place of hatred. I don't think, at least if he begged to differ, he would say so.
I have something that I want to talk about, and that's the way that Gone Fishing portrayed the kids that spoke up about how they felt violated by the stuff that Tyler was sending.
Sure, let's go.
These people told you that they felt uncomfortable, that they were struggling with childhood porn addictions, and that was reinforced by the porn that Tyler was sending them. And your reaction was
they didn't say that it was real. They didn't say that. They didn't say that.
And that's what they were implying. They said that they were struggling with porn addiction at that age, and I'm sure it didn't help that your girlfriend was sending.
No, all they said was that they were young and they didn't know what was like.
Why do you think
right from
they brought that up? Why do you think? And they didn't know right from wrong, and that's why they didn't speak up about it at the time. Are you really going to blame a victim of something like that for not speaking up at the time when they're young?
So again, here's the thing where we come back to the guy who was sending the mass amounts of porn in that group chat. They never spoke up against that guy. They're like buddy with that guy right now.
Who is this guy in these group chats? Cholo. Okay, let me look. Let me look for Cholo in this group chat.
It was probably like an old like deleted user of his.
He didn't go by Cholo. He went by Zayes.
Yeah, it was the Eddie's IETYS.
That's Cholo.
Yep, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in this group chat. He's not in this group chat.
It's probably because it was like an old user of his.
He may have been
because I know for a fact he was. Because I had conversation of that.
Both of you guys were sending all of this porn in the chat.
So he was sending way more.
I mean, yeah, but
He was sending so much that behind the scenes, Tyler was talking with one of the victims here, saying that they are getting uncomfortable by it, and they're gonna make a new group chat just without Cholo. That's how bad it got.
They never said anything about the porn that Tyler was sending. I mean, this doesn't excuse you calling the minor a pussy because they came forward after the fact and didn't want to talk to you when you were trying to confront them about it and corner them into saying that they weren't uncomfortable.
Let's also, because there's more context outside of that, where that person has also said that it said things in defense of Tyler's abuser in private. So there's more.
How does that undo the way that you treated them, though?
Because if you're gonna say that my girlfriend's abuser was like, you know, not a bad guy and all, then
I feel like
you
I
didn't
should
bring
say
up
this,
their
but
abuser, though.
I don't know how to pronounce your name. Alex?
Let me read to you the message.
I'm not trans.
You said,
I'm aware.
What matters is that you guys, replying to one of the minors, were clearly complicit in this, had no problem with it at all.
Yeah.
In some instances, did even more than Tyler, and are, and then italicized, now deciding magically that it wasn't okay because you need something to justify disliking Tyler. So your whole video, you start out at the beginning saying, no one said that they felt uncomfortable, no one felt violated, and then the minor tells you, yes, we felt uncomfortable, we were too
But that isn't
young
what he said.
Understand
That isn't what
right
he
from
said.
wrong.
You
Okay,
didn't
you
say
want me
that,
to
though.
pull up what he said? I can pull up what he
Go
said.
ahead. I have all of it. He never said that. That he said word for word. At the time, no one had any issues. That is what he said. That
Well,
is what
because
he
they're
said.
children, and they even said, like, we were young, we didn't understand right
Okay, so
from
then
wrong.
why aren't they taking issue with Cholo?
I'm sure they
That's
are.
what I don't see. I'm not like.
Well, they clearly are because they're
they're
buddy
taking
buddy with him.
with your girlfriend. They're taking issue with you, Tyler. Don't try to deflect and say, well, what about Cholo? What about you? That's what they're talking
Can I,
about.
like, talk?
Go for it.
Yeah, thank you. So, like, what I, like, kind of confuses me, and this is, like, not me, like, blaming them. I'm just, like, confused, like, why didn't they, like, come up to me and, like, told me that they were uncomfortable? Like,
neutral
I would
third
have
party.
apologized. Can I
Kids
please?
are. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
my
I
apologies.
understand. I just want to talk, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm confused because, like, at the same time, like, they had no issue and, like, they were comfortable enough to, like, come up to me. Like, no, I was, like, you know, me and the other person, the youngest person, the 14-year-old, we were both talking about how me and her were, like, really uncomfortable with Cholo, and we, like, went to the person B, and we all kind of agreed, and we all, like, talked about this, and then and then I look back and I'm like, why didn't they, like, also tell me that they were uncomfortable with me? Like, I would have had no issue with apologizing to them.
So, Tristan, with all this being said, why didn't you say anything about Cholo? Why did you decide to make a 1-hour video about me and not Cholo? Why did you make this video about Reuben Sim when you and your girlfriend seem to be fully aware of this predator? Why did you prioritize
we found this out on
over
Tuesday.
this guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
and
We found this out on
threatening
Tuesday.
Me a
But your
lot.
girlfriend knew about it for 2 years.
2
and
years.
she never brought it up to you.
Well, he was
Yeah.
a minor too, and I, like, was really afraid of him. If you don't know,
He was a
by the
minor
way.
too?
Oh yeah, he was a minor too. He was 16.
Okay. Are you the only adult in this group chat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the time, yeah, I was 18.
And you don't see yourself as being like the responsible party?
What do you
Maybe.
mean? No, I do. Like,
he's a minor.
she
on
does,
my part,
she does,
I
she does.
I thought
did
you
it,
said
like,
there were multiple adults in the group chat. What?
No. I literally
No, we
admitted
never.
that
Wait,
it
did
was,
we?
like-
No, I don't think
I
because
know,
I said the
did,
ages
I
at the
swear
start.
I
I said
did.
the ages at the start. I remember. I said the ages were 17, 16, 16, and 14. That's what I said at the start.
Yeah, I admitted that I was, like, the oldest person, and
Yeah,
I admitted
I-
that
yeah.
everything I sent was, like, not okay.
So two big things. Big thing, you admit that it's all bad. What you did was bullshit.
Yeah.
It was fundamentally incorrect. As to answer your question, why didn't the minors approach you? Because kids, no offense to any kids in the VC, are not the brightest bulbs in the crayon box.
No,
They
I
can't consent.
understand. I completely understand.
Yeah, so-
like, what confused me was, like, they had no issue with, like you know, expressing that they were uncomfortable with somebody else, but not with me. So
Because
that confused me.
that's just how kids are. Like, it's just the fact that those things were sent in the first place is bad. Their reactions to it,
Yeah, obviously.
whether they were cool with it or not.
Yeah, and
that's
in
kind of
the
like
words of one of the kids that was in that group chat, this is what he told Gone Fishing. He said, "Fishing, you got to realize we were young and didn't know what was good
was in
and
the
what was
video.
bad." Yeah, and I was surprised that you put that in the video because it completely dismantled your point that the kids didn't speak up about it at the time. He says, and then he says later, I'm like 2 weeks away from turning into an adult. Looking back at all this makes me regret it from sending or even participating in it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was in reference to the whole operation because the messages around that were him saying that he just wants this over. So I don't think he. I'm pretty sure he was referencing there the thing against Tyler. I don't think he was referencing.
No, he's referencing Tyler sending porn. I've been talking for like the past week.
I noticed.
So why did you say none of the minors felt uncomfortable in your video?
Because he straight up said that to me. Because he said
he
no one, he said word for word, this is in the video. He said at that time no one had any issues. That is what he said to me.
And he said that because he was still young and he didn't know what was bad and what was good, but now that he's close to being an adult, looking back on all of that, he has regrets from sending or even participating in it.
And that's
so he's uncomfortable. And you read that and you put that in your video right after you said that none of the minors felt uncomfortable. Why did you say that?
Because he's reflecting on his own actions there.
He's reflecting on what fucking Tyler sent him, dude.
So, do you, in hindsight...
That's not what he said, though. That's not what he said. He didn't say that.
Dude, I'm reading it. I read it word for word. What are you talking about? It's in your video, man. You have a screenshot in the folder for your fucking video of this exact message.
Okay.
Why did you say they didn't feel uncomfortable at all?
Because that's what he's
saying. It's only when he was a kid.
That's what he fucking said to me, man.
The kids didn't feel uncomfortable at the time. So no harm, no foul, right?
No, I didn't fucking say that. Please stop putting words in my mouth.
Do you know and concede now that the kid was uncomfortable? That's just... We can focus on what was said, but just right now, right this second, do you know and concede that that kid, that particular child, felt uncomfortable?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. That is good.
That's not what he told me.
So. Yeah, and he might have been lying. I don't know. Okay, I don't have access to the dude's whole Discord. He had messages saying otherwise, but knowing that he's uncomfortable
You're trying to mince words, man. You're mincing words.
Knowing that he's
uncomfortable now. He wasn't uncomfortable at the time, and he said exactly why. It's because he was a kid and he didn't understand right from wrong. But now that he does, he feels bad. And you lied in your video, and you said no one has come forward saying that they felt uncomfortable. And that's a lie, and it's not true, and you even showed proof that it's a lie in your video.
Okay. Yeah. I don't fully agree with that, but
what do you disagree with?
Again, the dude said to me straight up that nobody was uncomfortable.
But with the context now,
the other dude told you that. The other kid that you pressured into giving a fucking gotcha response like that. The other kid told you that. What about him?
Into there.
What about the guy that said he was uncomfortable? Why did you gloss over that?
The same person who said that nobody was uncomfortable is the same guy that you're saying is the dude saying that he's uncomfortable. That's the same person.
Okay, well, you're talking about two different times. He said he wasn't uncomfortable when he was a child because he didn't understand right from wrong, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And when
I said in the video,
he says that looking back on it.
I said in the video, this mainly seems like it is self-reflection, that he is reflecting on his own actions as a, younger teen, and that he's now coming into adolescence.
Self-reflection? That's self-reflection?
He said himself that he is disgusted with the things that he said. He said, I don't know. He said, I look back on myself from 2 years ago.
He's disgusted that he participated in it, meaning the messages that your girlfriend was sending.
That she was sending?
Yes, that's what he's talking about. That's why you were pulled into that group chat to talk about it in the first place.
No. The only reason I derailed and said that she was sending is because she wasn't the worst one in there. But that's that was besides the point.
Okay, but they're talking to you because this is your girlfriend.
Okay. I mean.
Okay.
So knowing that he's so knowing that he's uncomfortable now. Okay. That should certainly change things. We've already gone over like 10 points that significantly changed a lot of the tweets. A lot of this stuff taken out of context. What is the very next, contention that we have that we'd want to bring up? Because it seems as though the NSFW behaviors, namely, running an NSFW account, that's stopping. They're cracking down on it within the server.
Had stopped.
Had stopped, yes, for the better part of a year, as you said, before he got here. Yeah, for a while.
Outside of the furry drawings, and it wasn't until like a couple weeks ago that he finally told people to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Which I'm very grateful for, by the way. I'm glad he did that.
Yes. So, with all of those things hashed out, the sexism, transphobia, racism, are there any other contentions that would want to be brought up? And what do we think the result of this talk will be? Whether it's a video deleted, I know Ben's deleting tweets.
Yeah. I have something else I want to bring up. Why did you feel it necessary to start your 1-hour video on me with a picture of me having dinner with my family?
Oh, that was just an artistic thing because I put a picture of me as like a child there.
I like your artistic vision. Also, why did you say that I stole a shirt design from another YouTuber, even though it was
this was something that I addressed this within like the first
shirt
I addressed
showed
this within
who the
the first
wholesaler
like
was.
few hours. I addressed that within
You wrote
the
that
first
down.
few hours.
You recorded voice lines for it. You saved images of both of the shirts, and you put that in your video.
I addressed
and
this
you
shit
demoed
within
it.
hours.
So
Why didn't you cut it out of your video then?
Because I didn't know that was the case.
So as of
But you knew within hours of the video going up,
Because
and that
someone
video
else
came
told
out like
me.
a week ago, and you still haven't taken it out of the video.
I can't do that.
You can. There's
How
a
long have you been a
selective-
YouTuber for, and you don't know what YouTube Studio is?
I
You
know
don't
how
what
the
vid-
fucking YouTube editor. Listen to me for a goddamn second. You can't cut out a video. You can use
Yes,
the
you
editor to
can.
cut off stuff from. Can you? Then I'd love to
No,
do it right
yes,
now for
you
you.
can. Dude,
Then I'll
go
do it
for
right now. Then I'll literally
Dude,
do it right now.
Pull it up. I don't know how you've been a YouTuber this long and you don't know this.
He did pin a comment about it shortly after the video went up. In my opinion, a pinned comment is kind of God willing people look through the comments after they watch videos.
I know, like way more people are gonna see that and think that I'm like a t-shirt design thief than are gonna read your comment.
Okay, then you know what, my liege? We can just, get this over with. I'll just cut the damn thing out.
Great.
As far as I knew, you could only use trim. So that's a new feature.
Well, I'm teaching you things. I'm educating you.
Yeah,
I'm taking you to
guess.
school on this
Yeah.
YouTube stuff.
It's a learning experience for all of us. Okay,
The
so
other thing, you brought up me. You said I'm losing my artistic vision because I'm using AI art in my videos, and then you showed a ton of thumbnails that were drawn by humans.
You said
like
those
the fighting Roblox.
Wait, what? I didn't.
Yeah.
I specifically put the ones in there that you said were generated.
And I thought you could detect the sarcasm.
Yeah, there might have been a bit of trolling there. Okay, also, before this degenerates into the morality of AI art being used, or is AI art, let's not let it go there. Just for this specific case, those were a real person. They draw like AI, so I'd probably hire them. I don't mind AI art at all, but that's
I think you should also take out the part where you tried to say that I was spouting white replacement theory by making fun of the ERP Black
Well, I
New
think you
World
should take
Order
down all your
accounts
fucking
on
garbage
Roblox.
tweets saying that my girlfriend sexually harassed you and all that shit. But are you gonna do that?
He's taking down a majority of them, and to address the
did.
white.
She talked
you
about-
sexually harassed her.
No, I didn't.
So why? How'd you not?
Because I made fun of her for drawing Five Nights at Freddy's porn in a
that's not what you
private
said.
conversation
That's
with
not-
you.
that's not what you said.
Okay, what is
and
the specific
masturbating to Five Nights at Freddy's porn. I mean, I don't know what
said
purpose you would
you
have.
said that my girlfriend was rubbing her clit to Five Nights at Freddy's. That's
Oh,
fucking
okay.
disgusting.
It is disgusting. And that's why I said it, is because it's disgusting.
Okay, bro.
Okay,
No,
if somebody draws. Okay, if somebody's drawing NSFW of something, a fair neutral party could assume that maybe they get gratification out of it. Whether I don't know if it's a
Okay,
meme
Alex,
or not.
I'm gonna
okay?
have to stop you there, but like,
Yeah.
this sounds like you're justifying like.
No, I'm not. It's a graphic description, and obviously it was a bad thing to do. But like, so is.
Why are you
know,
drawing Five Nights at Freddy's porn?
I don't know, man.
Me neither. It's disgusting.
Dude, fuck
Thank
you.
you.
This is shit that she did when she was like
Alright,
fucking
relax,
18,
relax,
bro.
relax,
Yeah,
relax,
putting-
relax.
do-
No,
okay.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
didn't you bring up the drawing I made when I was 16?
We went over
before
that.
I even brought that up?
Specifically because you were bringing up shit from when she was 16. Specifically because of that. And you can go
Did
back
I?
and check yourself. Yep, you did. And you were
think the only
bringing
thing
shit.
I brought up
You
was
were
the
bringing shit
door.
up about her from when she was 16 in the
And this
past
was, by
fucking
the way,
years.
this was years ago when she tried to flame me for the drawing I did when I was 15.
Well,
that was
she's a
years ago
private
when she
person.
made the hate art.
I don't.
Okay, well here she is. Why do you think it's okay to attack me for that, but it's not okay for me to make fun of you for the gore furry porn that you drew when you were 16 and 17
There's such a
and 18?
disproportionate amount of followers here. You have a weighted responsibility to not be doing shit like this and going after random fucking dissenters who just say your name.
I'm posting tweets. You're posting hour-long YouTube videos.
Yeah, because your tweets have consequences. Your lies and the things you say have consequences.
I said in our conversation, can you imagine if I had an ounce of the vitriol that you do and I were posting hour-long videos about you and
said that
your
you would get
girlfriend?
my girlfriend to kill herself. Yes, I know.
I said that that's probably what would happen if I were as petty as you.
Okay, yeah, I will say, watching the video, once again, neutral, it seemed as though you were ascribing that as him saying he wanted that to happen, instead of him saying, if he was as petty as he viewed you to be, that's what would happen. There's a big distinction to be drawn between those two things, because one of them is him outright saying, I hope you die.
I didn't say that. Dude, frankly, that's still a fucking awful thing to say.
Okay, I know you didn't say it. Your girlfriend said it, and she's right here. Why did you draw all this hate art, telling me to kill myself and saying that I should die?
Huh?
You drew all the hate art.
Like you, dude. What?
Okay, I don't like her.
I'm confused. What?
Oh, did he draw hate art?
Let me pull this up.
How is that something that?
No, hold on, bro. What the fuck? I didn't draw. Like, what?
Yes, you drew art saying
Of
that I should
what?
die and that I should kill myself.
What? Where? I want to see
Because
that.
she wrote a text bubble that says you will die, bro. Oh my god. How are you that fucking dense?
But nobody's giving me any
Dude,
images.
it says in the art KYS. What do you want me to post this on the stage chat? Give me image perms.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
post it.
confused.
Give me image perms. Give me image perms. Hurry up.
Well, how did-
Everyone's saying
Okay,
post
hold
it. Post
on.
it. I'm gonna post it. I'm posting. I'm gonna post.
Hold on, I could just go on Twitter. I'll just get it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, please
okay.
do, because I'm confused.
No, I want to post it. I want to post it so everyone can see it. Like,
I'm
look at
about
chat.
to post it. I'm gonna fucking post it. I have
Okay,
the damn
post it
thing.
in stage chat. Here, I'll send it to you again, just so you don't.
I have the damn thing right. I'm going on her Twitter right now.
Here to resolve the conflict.
I want to unblock you just so I can send this to you.
Here to resolve it. Okay.
Did you block me? Did you block me back? No. Okay.
No, I'm not that salty.
Block wars.
I had to refresh.
Okay, so,
all right, boom! I posted. Everybody,
wait,
feast your eyes. Feast your eyes on this disgusting.
Where did you post it?
Death
Where
threat.
did you post it?
It's in stage chat.
Consequences.
In stage chat. And what does it say on the bottom? What does it say on the bottom? Man, child, fan art. KYS and the little heart next to it. And then next to that, you will die. Die spelled out in red text.
Yeah, that one was unrelated, but the kill yourself one wasn't.
Okay.
But that
That one was undeleted?
Right this second. Okay, pudding.
Okay. So you did tell me to kill myself.
Would you apologize
when you
for
drew
that
this?
right now? Like,
I don't
just
want
would
an
you...
apology. I'm not going to accept an apology.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, who the fuck cares? Like, seriously.
Exactly. Dude, thank you. Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that.
I'm glad we agree. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, so that goes both ways.
Life's too short to be worried about people making suicide references.
Okay.
That's a fair... Okay, so...
Check that one off. Cross that one off the list.
Any other contentions? Because I know there's no shortage, but this is like the time, okay? Because what could happen if things don't go well is inevitably things will spiral. More videos, more tweets. We've gotten tweets taken down. We've gotten videos corrected. I'd say that's progress, okay? Because even if y'all don't agree, at least there's less misinformation in the world with an edited video, edited
I will
tweet.
still leave my offer on the table. I will wipe everything. I will wipe all the tweets. I think that's really it. I can't delete Kiwi Farm's posts. Those are stuck up there. But if he wants to delete his videos...
Okay, look. If you take down the ones from like the week, I'll take down the video I posted today. As for the ones that existed prior... As for the ones that existed prior, I mean, you could leave those.
It's all or nothing. You gotta go all in. There are 3 videos on your channel that are specifically about me. And if you take those 3 down, I'll take down all of my tweets that I've ever
Would that be the end of it? Would that?
Okay, hey, how
That
about
would
we
be
do
the end of it.
qualify it with, okay, if any party does something that the other party doesn't like, do you think fair critiques are okay of either party coming from either party, so nothing will reignite the war? Like if fishing's
I would rather just say nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I would also just rather say nothing. I would rather
if they
just
do
say
something
nothing.
horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
coming out with
so down
accusations
for doing
about
nothing. I was so down for doing.
That's
Well,
and
here's the thing. I told you that if you broke our agreement, and you seem to agree that you were the one that broke it, I wasn't going to make you another offer like that.
You said that you wouldn't be friends with me anymore. I cried myself to sleep after that, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. But if you want to delete everything, I'll change my mind. I won't say anything. I'll delete all my tweets. We could put this to bed. Because, and I want to give credit to Tyler. As horrible as I think all the stuff she's done is, that pales in comparison to the predators that I make videos about. Okay, she's not Mr. Obvious. She's not Dr. Rofatnik. She's not Kaneko Kitten.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not that big of a deal.
Thank you for saying that, because the guy in this call right now, the caddish guy, literally compared me to those guys. But
yeah, I don't agree with that.
No, I didn't compare you. I just said you're not.
You did
like
though,
them.
but thank you.
And to furthermore, you have denounced all of that shit, okay? And that's a great fucking thing. And I don't want anybody to forget that you have denounced it, okay? That's a big deal, and thank you for that.
So that's for, if you still want to try again and not talk about me, I will take that, but only on the condition that you delete the 3 videos that you made about me. And then I'll delete all my tweets. And then we can put this to bed once and for all.
Okay.
And let me also say, I know people are going to re-upload those. I'm not going to go after you for that. I know that once something's on the internet, it's on there forever. Your chat is telling you not to delete the videos.
They're saying a lot of things. They're saying a lot of things.
I'm not gonna be dissuaded by what you know people are saying.
But that's my final offer, basically. If you want to put this to bed, I'll be willing to work with you and bury the hatchet and put this all behind us, and we can just go our separate ways.
I'll hold on here. I'll let you know. I'll add you, and then I can't friend request you, never mind. But if you add me back, then I'll let you know in like the next.
Tell me on
few days
Twitter,
when
because I unblocked you on Twitter.
That works too. Yeah.
Sicko mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just for the people here, this is I wouldn't compromise on shit I said, but this is for the sake of my girlfriend and my just I don't know mental space. Like
yeah, because this benefits neither of us. None of us benefit from attacking each other. People don't look at me as being a better person because I call out bad people.
Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll think about it. I'll let you know.
Okay.
What my decision on that
is there anything else you took issue with that I posted? Anything that you felt like the context clears things?
So yeah, I'll here. Yeah, I there was a couple of them that I like had posted. It was mainly just like the ones that were like the love letter one. That's just not true. Like that was not me. But I didn't say that. And that one, like you would think that I didn't want to make like a big, because that one it feels like it's so fucking stupid, right? Like it feels so fucking stupid. There's nothing serious there. And yet my comment section is getting flooded with like people liking each other's comments. And they're getting like a bunch of fucking likes on them, and they're all like, "Oh, you said so. You were cringe, and you did this." I'm like, okay, I guess I have to actually say something about this because people are gonna, like misconstrue and say that was me, and it wasn't. That wasn't me. And the George Floyd one is also just not. That just isn't what happened there. And the same thing with
one.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and delete where I said it was you too.
Yeah.
I think other people have pointed out that it was Tyler that sent that too.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to another content creator, and he was also just kind of disheartened by the amount of people in there that were like fucking like didn't even understand or didn't even read the thing. It is frustrating seeing shit like that. Oh, for sure. But I mean, it was something that was. I don't even know why like they It was sent to you by someone else?
No, Tyler
group
sent
chat?
it in the group chat. Yeah, Tyler screenshotted her message to you and posted.
Why?
it
I
in
mean,
the
why
group
did you
chat.
post that though? Like, what is the what was
I have
the?
no idea.
What was the?
Why
No, I
did
mean,
I
no, I mean
post it?
you. I mean, yeah. Why
Oh.
would you post that? What was the impetus?
Because it was funny.
I mean, okay. I mean,
Like, the tweet got like 2,000 likes. I wasn't the only one that thought it was really funny.
okay. I mean, if you say so. I mean, it was just my girlfriend and I. It's my girlfriend saying that she loves me. I guess if
It
that's
was a little
funny,
more than that.
you know.
It was a lot of. It was her saying that she would be like a chair for you and stuff like that.
Okay, man. I mean,
couples
yeah.
do
I'm
goofy
sorry
shit
that
on
my
their
I'm
own.
sorry that my girlfriend loves me. You know.
It was it's funny in a public couple moment. I think taken down because we know the backstory, the lore. So that is good. Any other contentions? I think most of the stuff is getting deleted from anything not factually based is getting deleted from Ben's profile, like if it hasn't already. So, and the t-shirt thing is obviously getting corrected. There's a lot of misconceptions that have been cleared up from this. Do y'all feel like this has been a semi-productive conversation at the very least?
Yeah, I'll say that to not be a
Okay,
bitch,
that's fine. That's fine. And
No,
Ben,
I
do you
think it
feel
was
like
fucking
anything-
awful.
Yeah, no. I really like. I don't like seeing two creators that have a lot of influence, and obviously, he had concerns for your community.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm just. That's how I see things, and that's how a lot of other people see things. Granted, chat right now loves the drama, and they live for this. But I mean, many people do. But there's more to this than entertainment. Your girlfriend not having to deal with harassment,
Yes.
obviously.
Yeah.
I think every single party here agreed that swatting, doxing, all of that shit is fucking despicable. And anybody who thinks otherwise can, be on the receiving end of that. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. So, like, obviously, a lot of those behaviors coming from either side of the fan base, drawing people inappropriately, swatting, doxing, whatever, not cool. And hopefully, even if an agreement isn't reached, those behaviors, we'll see a downtick of those, hopefully. But people are unhinged.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
I gotta pee really bad, so I'm gonna hop off here.
Okay.
Yeah, go
Well,
ahead.
it was nice
I'm
having
gonna
you
go
here,
to
man.
the little girl's room.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Good talking to you guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming through, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. All right, take it easy, everybody.
Likewise. All right, I don't. Sorry if it felt like I was instigating at all. I just want everything off the table.
No, that was like it was
you
a
both.
pretty decent mediating. I don't think it was.
I know the.
It was probably about as good as it could have gone.
Yes. Like, no shit, actually a lot better than it could have gone. Because the alternative was 30 minutes after your video was uploaded, and he posted a new tweet, and it would have been a shit show. So I'm glad. Hope we can keep in touch. I don't want to take up any more of your audience's time. They don't seem like too big of a fan, but if you need anything or a message to go or a question,
I know, dude. I have
they hate me. Straight up, they hate me.
Yeah, same. I have like 100 plus pings.
But it's okay. That's fine. I really do appreciate you guys being good faith, and
Of course,
regardless is if this works out or not, just know you guys have me on your side. If that means anything at all.
No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I'm not, like I said, I don't have anything against you, Fish.
No, I get you. Yeah,
like I said, I'm completely. I was neutral at all. I just.
No,
I
that's, that's
really
what I've heard overall is like the normie position on this whole thing is from. So like I get that completely. People have people in this field are gonna be caught in between, and I get that. I understand that.
Yeah, and same thing goes with you, Tyler. I'm a very forgiving person. I have confidence that you've moved on and improved, both of you. So no hard feelings.
If anything else comes up and Ben's not replying or anything like that, or fans are being unhinged, he's fucking busy. Tell me. I'm also busy, but I do my best to look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
And if you want to report anybody to law enforcement, by proxy of my job, I can help with that a lot in case things do spiral out of control again. So I'm here for y'all.
That's something that you can do with Tristan because he's in the U.S. but not with me.
Yeah. Well, no, Interpol and other international agencies, or other places too.
Oh, yeah,
I
think I would only ask for help and if it
is U.S.
goes
based.
Not like with me, but like if it comes to the point where it like involves my brother because he's like 11 years old. I don't.
Okay.
think.
Yeah. No. Same thing happened to my sister, and I don't.
Yeah. I'm really sorry.
That's awful. Yeah.
Yeah. It's shitty. But yeah, don't be a stranger, guys. I'll be around.
Yeah, of course.
Deuces.
Yeah.
But I forgot to tell him like I got a notification from my Gmail. It said, Alex sent you a friend request. I was like, huh? And I realized he sent me a friend request here. Like, this is my alt account. Maybe I should have told him.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You know, I actually had I like in my head like
we're not
I'll go
forgiving
through.
Reuben or anything. Well, I am not forgiving Reuben to the person. I don't know how to pronounce your
not to flex
stupid
or
name.
anything, but at the end of the day, I did get the video deleted. I'm kidding.
Huh?
Guys. The entire reason I got in here because I told Fish one of the first things I said was just delete the video.
I'm still on the fence with that.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Now here we are.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence with that only because like then it's like that means that I could have like total.
Listen.
Peace of mind.
I take it. I understand that it does make you money. I understand fully how the whole monetization.
Oh, it's not even like that. No, it's not even like that. I
don't think it's about.
Love that video. I love that video. I love that video.
Yeah.
I think it's like
the
a good
defend
video.
yourself. I know what you mean. Yeah. But here's my. I think you should just take it down. Just because. I mean, listen. Take it down. Move forward with your YouTube career. Move forward with her career, and because Reuben Sim, you know how his fans are.
Oh no, I get you.
That's just my 2 cents. I think you should take it down. Just leave it all behind you. That's what I would do.
Yeah. Whoever said the video from today, but the other, that's what I'm. That's kind of how I feel.
You're a good editor, so I definitely think if you continue at it, you'll be a big YouTuber. Like really, really big. Like
thank you.
Over 500,000.
Yeah,
no more drama.
That would be so cool. Oh my
what's
god,
up,
Swifey! Oh my god, my goat. Keychain.
Oh fucking wait, 1IK is a.
What the fuck? Stop! What the
Is
fuck?
that wait, is that the real 1IK?
Oh my god, thank you for saving the podcast with Subway Surfers.
Yeah. Okay, you unadded me on Roblox. That was my cool pass. That was my coolness.
What? Who unadded you on Roblox?
1IK. It was my coolness pass. When people go to people's friends list and they're like, "Oh, who is it?" Because his name always pops up as like the first one in anybody's because it starts with a 1. So that was my epic and awesome.
Dude, holy shit, the gameplay goes so hard.
You mean how Reuben is right?
Hi, Torres.
Happy save the Discord.
Oh my god,
oh yeah,
he's doing.
Now we're all getting in.
The guy's doing tricks.
The last time we did one of these was like in fucking January or something, and that was like just randomly. That was like randomly just one day, we started doing it. So.
Have you guys heard of Bop City?
Bro.
Bop City?
Bop City?
Bop City.
Bro. That sounds like some Friday Night Funkin' shit. Oh no. He's actually searching it.
Oh, buddy.
That's right!
Bro, you don't understand.
No.
It's peak. Bop City is the future.
Holy shit.
Expedia members get member prices and rewards for future trips.
I thought that was a Spotify ad.
Bro, this is
God.
Bop City. Yes, it's Bop City. So peak.
What the hell?
1IK, what the fuck do you mean? I'm not an admin. I can't get you in here.
Yeah, we moved this guy. We moved him. It was like.
Wait, show the fat city. Show the fat city.
Bro,
Yo, I actually had him when I was like.
And asked him to ban someone.
When I like think through like the stuff that I'm gonna post, I had a grand vision that this was gonna happen. I had a grand vision that we would like do some kind of like stage channel debate shit. So.
But it's awesome that we do. Not gonna lie.
Bro, I hate you, Stripey.
Yeah.
It's Fat City.
I'm a little autistic
Dude.
like that.
Bro, I couldn't get that in, but I was gonna say, like, in the middle of, like, when Alex was here, I was like, I have a feeling that Tristan is, like, really enjoying this right now, because I know he really likes debating, and he's, like, really into that.
Sup, Tyler.
Hello, the West.
Yeah, no, I was so down to do it. I was so down.
Tristan, are you autistic?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not trying to be mean. I mean,
bro, I'm proud of it. I have my autism diagnosis on my wall, and it's circled, and it says I have an arrow pointing to it, and it says R-word alert.
Jules, your
I have neurodivergent.
your role and your profile.
Yeah, I have ADHD. I have autism. Yeah.
Acoustic.
Specifically, I have Asperger's.
Asperger's.
Dude, it's what it's fucking called.
Judging by how you speak, Tristan, it's probably like on the high end.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
yeah, I have it's high function.
Yeah, high functioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
But I remember when like right hand man guy was in my DMs like saying like this is like a year ago, but he was like, Are you? I feel like I'm talking to a special ed kid here. I was like, you are.
Bruh.
No, answer the question.
I don't think autism is special, but it's just
yeah.
It's like you have done.
Yeah. No, I'll say it outright. You know, I'll say it outright. And I do have like a